He would have loved to be here. He had a very engaging meeting today, so that's why he will not be there. However, he will be addressing you hopefully tomorrow morning. Okay. So once again, sir, in absentia, I welcome Dr. K.N.B. Murthy sir, and warm welcome to Professor R. Janardhan. She should be joining soon. Okay. So he is the Pro Vice Chancellor of Dayananda Sagar University, and Registrar Sir, Dr. Putmadappa. Okay. So he is our registrar, and most importantly, our beloved Dean, Dr. Srinivas. Sir, warm welcome to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Okay. And I have with me Dr. Sanjay, Chairman, Computer Science Department, then Dr. Vaibhav, Chairman, Electronics Department, Dr. Jasma, Computer Science and Technology, and we have the Sciences and Mathematics Chairman too, Dr. Vijay Kumar, Chairman, Physics, and Dr. Anand Solomon, Chairman, Chemistry, and Dr. Mahalakshmi, Chairman, Mathematics, and of course, Deepa, Associate Marketing Manager, Admissions and Marketing. Okay. And many of my colleagues from all the other branches of engineering, they're all waiting. Everybody is waiting to start the classes. Okay. So as you might be aware, today we have a simple but very important orientation programs giving you introduction into the Dayananda Sagar University. Okay. So it starts with a comprehensive presentation by Dr. Srinivas, our beloved Dean. Okay. Followed by an introduction to innovation labs by Dr. Sanjay Chitnis, then startup opportunities on entrepreneurship by Dr. Jasma, then followed by two senior students will share their experience with you. Okay. And finally, the last one, the technical and the cultural clubs, will introduce you to the various clubs. So the Dayananda Sagar University is not all about academics. It has many facets of extracurricular activities. We have many vibrant student clubs. Okay, so you will be introduced to all the student clubs. Okay, so if you look at the Dayananda Sagar University, okay, it has a history. It has a history of about 50 years almost. Okay, however, we had the first Dayananda Sagar College of Engineering at Kumar Swamy started about 50 years back, then followed by Dayananda Sagar Academy of Technology and Management, that is under VTU affiliation, whereas Dayananda Sagar College is an autonomous college. So, and Dayananda Sagar University started 6 years back with a clean slate. Our chairman and vice chairman, Dr. Hemchandra Sagar and Premchandra Sagar, had a very long vision, coming out with an extraordinary university. Okay, so they had a great vision, and we are all here to make that their dream a success. Okay, so once again, thank you all for joining us. Okay, and I promise you, you are in the safe hands of Dayananda Sagar University faculty family. Okay, and I once again welcome you all and wishing you all the very, very best for the next 4 years. Okay, so thank you very much, sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Rajgopal, sir. Thank you for such a nice welcome address. I hope the full screen is visible now. Is the full screen visible, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I'm able to see.
I'll take just about an hour. I'll take you through the university, the various campuses, and mainly the regulations, our grading system, etc. Because in the very first instance, when you just start coming to the campus, it's extremely important to know all the regulations and what is in for you. So I'm going to take you through. Please bear with me next 1 hour, and please mute all your mics. It's very important because we'll have a very a healthy discussion. And if you have any questions, please post it in the chat box, and we will take it one by one, and we're going to answer all of them. Okay. So again, in continuation of what Dr. Rajgopal said, we have it in a very big way in our 5th floor big auditorium in our Kudlugate campus. We have a big inauguration normally with so many technologies coming and talking to you about what is the current technologies and so on. So for very well-known reasons, we are not able to do it right away this year, but we promise you that we will have you very soon. After a few weeks, we would like to have you on the campus, and you will have a wonderful campus experience very soon. Okay. So with this short introduction, I would like you to take you through some of our programs and what is expected of you and so on. Yeah. Okay. As you all know, Dayananda Sagar institutions are about 60-year-old, and the headquarters being at the Kumaraswamy Layout campus, near Banshankari. And we have 3 campuses. Right now, the 4th one has also come in. I'm going to tell you that. So as far as the Dayananda Sagar institutions are concerned, we have the 3 systems in the Karnataka, as you very well know. It's a VTU is an umbrella university, state university, and there are so many affiliated colleges under VTU. And the meaning of affiliated colleges is the syllabus comes from the university, the exams will be administered at the university, the colleges have to do the teaching and do some internal assessment. Okay, so that way I would say there is not too much freedom. Our Dayananda Sagar Academy of Technology and Management, which is located on Kanakpura Road, which is opposite to Sri Ravi Shankar Ashram, that is the affiliated college. So there are about close to 300 affiliated colleges, and DSATM is one of them. It is about 11 years old. Next, we have Dayananda Sagar College of Engineering. That's called Campus 1 in Kumaraswamy Layout. And this was also an affiliated college about 8 years ago. And the VTU decided, based on the faculty and the infrastructure and the quality of teaching, etc., research, etc., VTU granted autonomy to the Dayananda Sagar College of Engineering. So the meaning of autonomy is the syllabus will be to a good extent formed. The curriculum will be formed within the university, within the college, and the exams will be administered in the college itself. And they do have some freedom to do some changes, but overall they have to conform to a few guided. It's called a guided autonomy. They have to follow a few norms of the university. Then about 6 years ago, Dayananda Sagar institutions decided, the management decided, we should get the best practices from all over India and also from abroad, and we should create a new system where everything is new. The faculty are new and experienced, of course, and the labs are new, the system is new, the procedures are new. So that way there is so much freedom to create a very good system, which is very much required for today. So that is Dayananda Sagar University. It's a state private university. It's approved by AICTE and the UGC, and also being a state private university, we also need to get approval from the Karnataka Higher Education Council. So on our website we have the approvals for all this. And just to tell you, 2 batches have already graduated, and they have come out very well, and they're doing very well in their careers. Okay, now let's go into the university part of it. Okay, some of this I have covered in some of our information sessions, but I would, for the benefit of everybody, I would like to update on all this also. Dayananda Sagar University comes under Mahatma Gandhi Vidyapita Trust, and we have, as of now, 4 campuses. Okay, and under the university we have 5 schools and a medical college, right? And the campus 1 still has the 4 schools: the School of Basic and Applied Sciences, the School of Commerce Management, Health Sciences, Arts and Humanities. So these are still in Kumaraswamy Layout. And the campus 3, which is the Kudlu Gate campus, where you will all be studying, this is where we have the School of Engineering. Okay, all the engineering programs are offered from the Kudlu Gate campus, which is located about 4 kilometers from the Silk Board on the Hosur Road. Okay. Okay, this year we also have a beautiful campus in Harold on Kanakpura Road, and we have started the Dr. Chandramma Sagar Institute of Medical Education and Research, the first MBBS students will be starting their MBBS degree in CD Cymer. This is called CD Cymer, and it's a beautiful 130-acre campus. And very soon, all probably in about 2 to 3 years' time, the rest of the schools will move to the campus where you have a medical school, engineering school, art school, commerce, health sciences. Everything will be together in one campus. Okay, so that's going to happen 2 years from now. But in all possibilities, we are thinking you will continue in the same campus on Hosur Road. Okay, so as far as the university governance is concerned, we have the Chancellor, Dr. Hemchandra Sagar, and Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Premchandra Sagar. These two are medical doctors who have accomplished a lot in their field, and now they are into managing these technical institutions and the hospitals, etc. And we have our own Vice Chancellor, sir, Professor K.N.B. Murthy. He comes from a very rich research background, from within India and abroad, and he was a Vice Chancellor of PES University for the last 10-15 years, and now he has taken over. About 8 months ago, he's taken over as the Vice Chancellor of the Dayananda Sagar University. And we have Pro-Chancellor Professor Janardhan, a very aggressive, and he always talks about innovation, which you will see in your future presentations. And we have Dr. Putmadappa, Registrar of the University. He takes care of formulating all the regulations, rules, policies, etc. So he is very much an academician, and now he is the Registrar of the University. Okay. At any time, if you think you're not hearing me or the audio is some problem, please use the chat box to tell me so that I'll know that you're listening to me. Okay. So as you know, the first one is on the left top is Dayananda Sagar College of Engineering, which is located in Kumaraswamy Layout, and the DS ATM Campus 2 on Kanakpura Road, opposite Sri Ravi Shankar Ashram. And this is called the Innovation Campus, the Kudlu Gate campus where you're going to study. It's called the Innovation Campus because I'm going to touch upon this later. Close to 10 top companies and industries have set up innovation labs in this campus. A very unique, probably no other college in Karnataka has this kind of innovation campus co-located. And this is the very beautiful 130-acre campus coming up in Harold on Kanakpura Road. This is already these two buildings are there, and the medical school is about to start next month. Okay, so this is broadly about the campuses that we have. So let's go a little more into the School of Engineering, where you are more concerned with. I'm very proud to say that the pillar of the School of Engineering is the faculty, because you can get buildings, you can get infrastructure, but basically the faculty is extremely important. Our HR policies are extremely stringent, and about 60% of the faculty have PhDs from top institutes from within India and abroad. Okay, so many of my colleagues are from IISc, IITs, and the other top institutions, and many have come with a lot of industry experience and R&D experience. In all, just to say that these are exactly the things required to give a very good learning experience for our students. Okay, so this is the strength of the campus, mainly with the faculty. Okay, so when you say a private university, many of you may be thinking, oh, they have all the freedom, they just sit and whatever they want, they do it in terms of syllabus, curriculum, practices. But we do have a structured way of doing things as per the norms of the UGC. We have a departmental academic committee, DPAC, and DPAC has smaller teams to design the curriculum on a regular basis. Okay, if there is a change required in the next 3 months, we are ready to do that. That's the kind of freedom that we have. And once the department committees are ready with the curriculum and syllabus, then it goes to the board of studies, BOS we call it. Every department has got a board of studies. Okay, so BOS members are very carefully chosen, and we have the best of the academicians and industries as the members of the BOS. And I'm very happy to say the top professors from the Indian Institute of Science, other research labs and industries, etc. They're all they are all form a part of the academic the board of studies. Once it goes through the board of studies, then it goes to the academic council. Okay, so academic council is the one where it is one council for the entire School of Engineering, and they go through all the changes suggested by the board of studies, and then they vet all the changes and procedures, etc. Finally, it goes to board of governors, where the highest management and the members there will approve the whole content. So there is a systematic way in which all the changes that we propose are all accepted and ready for implementation. We also have board of examiners, where if every department has a board of examiners, and the board of examiners will make sure your question papers are in alignment with the curriculum and the syllabus, and good practices are followed. The question papers are to a good standard, and all the quality checks are done by this board of examiners before an examination is conducted. So these are all very formal mechanisms we do have to give a good experience to students. Okay, as far as the courses are concerned, we have the engineering science core courses. Okay, in the first year you will be always studying common courses. Okay, so then when they go to the second year, the reason being the first year is common is we will have very few opportunities, maybe 2 or 3 in every branch, to move from one branch to the other. So please note, moving from one branch to the other is entirely based on the merit. Okay, we look at the CGPA in first and second semester, and the people with the highest CGPA, if there is a vacancy in the other branch, they will be allowed to go. So it's a very stringent procedure, and let us not assume that the branch change is going to be very easy. And so that's the reason why you will have to maintain a very high levels of CGPA in the first year and also in the subsequent years. Okay, so once you do the department core courses, then once you do the foundation courses first year, you will enter the department in the third semester, where you will start with the department core courses and electives, right? So you will the specific department specific. For example, if it is electronics, you will start with electromagnetic field theory, analog design, and so on. If it is computer science, you will start with data structures, database management systems, and so on. So the best part of the curriculum that they have devised is we have combined the theory and labs in majority of the core courses. That means there will not be a separate lab, but labs are integrated into the theory itself. It's a very good concept which is followed all over the world, because labs means it is conventionally, it is not like experiment 1, experiment 2, experiment 3, and so on. The labs have to be completely coupled or integrated with the theory. So this is exactly what we do as a part of the theory courses. And we also have things like institutional electives, where the courses which are needed for all the branches, across the branches, the courses are needed. These courses, about maybe 8, 10 a number, the students will have to take 2 minimum institutional electives in their 3rd and 4th years. Okay, so they will have to earn credits for this. And we have, as usual, mini projects all the way, starting from 3rd semesters. We have called special topics, which I'm going to narrate later. And one is a major project, which is going to come in the 8th semester. Okay. So let me go a few differentiators that we have created for the university. We have followed the best practices from the Georgia Tech University, and we have introduced projects in most of the courses. That means, as you know today, the learning is not just sitting in the classroom, listening to the teacher and taking up the tests, exams, and passing. Okay, that is the bare minimum that you will have to do. But that is not just sufficient today. You will have to do a lot of hands-on activity. You will have to do a lot of small projects, and learning is never complete sitting in a class. It has been well proven that only 25% of the learning happens inside a classroom. The rest of the learning happens outside the classroom. So we have introduced 2-credit project-based courses from the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th semesters for 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. These are courses where it's a 2 credits. You will start with a small concept in the said domain, and you will develop a prototype. Okay. So some of the projects that people have done with me, one student developed a non-invasive glucose testing. He did a small device using using the UV light, that the sugar levels can be tested without actually pricking and getting a blood sample out of it. So that guy today is, doing PhD in, Johns Hopkins University. So I just want to tell you that you should use a lot of opportunities in the 4 years to do a lot of projects. We're going to stress on this as we go along. We have introduced active learning component. It is not just one way monologue, but sometimes the teacher may give you some work. You may have to do some homework, come next day, and discussion will happen on that. Many modes of active learning we can do. And we have, as I said, we have integrated labs and theory in many core courses, and you will have to do a lot of hands-on activity as a part of your assignments. And in quite a few cases, we do have open-ended experiments. That is, you do all the experiments in the lab, and then you coin your own experiment. Okay, you create an experiment out of the learnings that you have had. So these are the things that are very much required for today as a B.Tech engineer. And one of the niche activities that we do is summer internship. What we do is we take students. Of course, it's competitive. It's based on interviews and sometimes written test also. And we pick students from mechanical, from computer science, electronics, aerospace, put all of them together, and they will spend the entire 7 weeks of summer on doing a project. Okay, 3 days of training and next 6.5 weeks of completely engaging in a project morning to evening. And this is what, if someone wants to get a tier 1 job, or if he wants to go for higher studies, these are very much mandated today. It's no more a luxury today. It is mandated. So we have in-house internship. We also have off-campus internships where students go out of the campus and do a lot of internships, right? And we use Moodle for managing all our lecture notes, quizzes and so on, offering quizzes and all that. Okay. We use e-governance again to, have all our internal marks, attendance, etc. And the system will automatically generate a SMS to parents if the student has missed the classes. These are all very important today. Attending classes is extremely crucial. And also, when the tests are done, the test marks are communicated to parents, and many such communications happen through the e-governance. Okay. Let me go a little more into the program specific details. Now, students earn a B.Tech degree. We have made, I think, in the best of the universities and systems, 160 credits is the credits for B.Tech. We started earlier with 200 credits and so on. That means we were keeping students inside the class for too long, which is not at all good. I think there should be enough opportunities for students to come out of the classroom, do projects, discuss with companies, if they're doing some work for a visually impaired, they should be able to go to a visually school for visually impaired, sit with them, observe their difficulties. So these are all very much required today. So we reduce the credits from 200 to 180, and now it's 160 accepted all over, including AICTE. And this, we have basic core branches like computer science, engineering, electronics, mechanical, aerospace. We have also called one branch called computer science and technology, where students do about 70% of computer science and do another 25 to 30%. It is entrepreneurship. That is, what are the things needed to start your own company? What exactly happens in a startup company? What is the definition of a product? How to design a product, how to fund, apply for funding. These are all done as a part of the CST. So if some of you who have had chosen CST as a branch, you will enjoy learning 70% regular computer science courses. In addition to that, entrepreneurship courses and activities, right? Okay, from this year onwards, we have introduced the 3 degree programs with specialization: computer science engineering with AI and ML, cyber security and data analytics, and especially people dreaming about tier 1 jobs or going higher studies and so on. These specialization going to help you a lot. So I think you need to have a lot of focus when you start doing all this programs. Okay, let me come to a few differentiators from the routine programs. We have B.Tech, as you said, we have 5 branches and 3 specialized branches. In addition to that, supposing you are doing B.Tech in computer science and engineering, you can do, by doing another 18 credits, or say 18 to 20 credits, you can get a specialization certificate in any of this, and a few more are there. We have not listed everything. You can specialize in cognitive science, networks, IoT, big data analytics, cloud computing, etc. So that means you have a core computer science and engineering degree. In addition to that, you have a specialization also as a certificate. I think this is going to be extremely useful. Of course, I can tell you that this is not mandatory. Whatever I'm going to talk in the next 4 to 5 slides, it's not mandatory. But if you do it, your degree will have a much higher value in terms of job opportunities as well as higher studies. Okay, so this is a specialization in your own core area, right? This is for the computer science. Supposing if you are in electronics and communication, you can get a specialization in embedded systems, where you will do 18 credits in a very specialized areas of embedded systems. If you are really interested in chip design, many of the electronics people say, no, I want to do higher studies in chip design. So by doing a specialization in the chip design, VLSI, you can specialize in the various aspects of the hardware design. And of course, the analog digital communication and satellite communication, etc. If you want to go deeper into that, you can do a specialization communication. Similarly, mechanical. Okay, if you're passionate about designing your own robots and automation, you can do that. And some people say we are very keen on manufacturing. You can specialize in manufacturing. Green energy systems, automotive technologies, where you're talking about driverless cars, and ADAS systems, advanced driverless, automotive systems. So these are all the opportunities available as a specialization. Okay, so I think I'd like to emphasize here, and aerospace again, if you want to specialize in air structures, advanced aerodynamics, avionics, which includes a lot of electronics also. So you can get a specialization aerospace engineering. So again, so this is the first very important aspect of your B.Tech degree. That means you can get a B.Tech in your core area, and you can specialize by doing some very involved courses with a lot of hands-on component. So this is the first, differentiator that you see at DSU by doing 18 credits of specialization. Okay. Second one is the minor concept. You can do your own degree in your area. For example, you can do a degree in electronics communication and you can get a minor in computer science. You will get an additional certificate for the 18 credits that you do. Okay, so it's in a cross domain. Minor is in a cross domain in the other domain. So I can get a major in computer science, get a minor in aerospace. Okay, I can get a major in mechanical, get a minor in entrepreneurship. So this is a wonderful opportunity where you have a double advantage, of getting one major degree and a few, and another minor. So you will, today I think everybody is talking about interdisciplinary projects and studies. So this is exactly the reason why we have introduced a minor. Okay, so the meaning of interdisciplinary is you do your core area, but you should also do the other area, because today there is no wall between domains. You cannot say I'm computer science, I'm not electronics. You cannot say I'm mechanical, I don't need computer science. Everything is, the wall is getting thinner and thinner. So you need certain, these minor degrees, minor, it's not degree, minor certificate is going to help you a lot in your career. Okay. So major, minor, again, like specialization, he also does 18 credits in the other domain, but it's optional. You don't need to do it. But if you want to have an edge in terms of your job opportunities and higher studies, it's better you take it up. A student earns a major degree in the chosen discipline. He earns a minor in a cross discipline by doing, it's not 12 now it's 18 credits. Okay, so that means, for example, a student can get a B.Tech in electronics communication by doing the 160 credits. By doing additional 18 credits in courses like data structures, database systems, operating systems, etc., you can get a minor in computer science. Can you believe what kind of additional opportunities it will throw up if you're an electronics guy and if you get a minor in computer science, or if you're a computer science, get a minor in aerospace. Okay, so this is the wonderful concept that we have introduced from the last year. So you can get a major in any of these areas and you can get minors in the other discipline. This is what it says. Okay, so you can do the minor with a large component. I would like to emphasize on this. The minor courses are not just classroom engagement. It will have a very hands-on project based and lab component. So otherwise, going for a minor with just another classroom experience is not sufficient. You can do this minor in your summer, okay, when you have about 7 weeks of time, or during the semester itself. If you have 2 days of free time, the teachers can engage you and you can complete some of the minor courses. So that within 4 years, you're supposed to complete all the 18 credits. Okay. So we talked about specialization. We talked about minors. Now we talk about the B.Tech honors. Okay. You have today so many MOOCs courses like NPTEL, Coursera, Udemy, Harvard and MIT together offer edX courses, Swayam, our own system. So these are all the courses that are available online, and through a proper registration from the department, approval from the head of the department, you can go for the honors degree, and you can get a B.Tech honors in aerospace. You can get a B.Tech honors in electronics communication, mechanical engineering, computer science. So this is going to add a lot to your opportunities later. So you will be called a B.Tech honors degree holder if you do an honors degree. Okay. Now we have a student feedback system from the e-governance. Every semester, what we do 2 times. Once after about 4 to 5 weeks of teaching, we take a feedback. That means the students log into a system or their mobile, and there is a feedback form. They fill on the course, their experience as regards the course offering. So as people say, if you don't measure, you will never progress. So measurement is required for every stage of the life, let alone studies later also. So we have opportunities for students to express what they feel is going good and what is the improvement area and so on. We formally feed it back to the faculty, and we ask the faculty to write out the measures, the corrective measures they are going to take to improve the student experience. So feedback forms a very, very important component of our system. And we take a feedback at in the last month of the semester also. If the semester goes for about 15 weeks, the last week of the semester, we go for a feedback, and we have made it a formal procedure. Okay. In addition to the feedback through a computer, we also have a dean's feedback session. I go to the class when no teachers are there. Sometimes the chairman also accompanies me. So as a dean, I go to a class, spend 15 minutes with them, discuss every course by course. How is this going? Is the pace of coverage okay? Is the information given to you is okay? Is the communication okay? Are you happy with the content of the course? Or good problems worked out and case studies done in the class? So these are all the things that I discuss, and I have formally document this and discuss with the teachers. So this twofold feedback, one through the computer based e-governance, and others face to face, it will give, especially this face to face gives so much of information about how the course is going, and we want the best experience to give it to students. That's our idea. So we get continuous feedback from the board of studies experts, and we get feedback from the e-governance, as I said earlier. And we also have a mechanism where we meet the alumni who have passed out and who are in very good jobs. We ask them, how were the courses? Were there any courses which were not up to date? Do you want us to delete any of this? Okay. So these are all the things that we do to make sure there is a continuous improvement in the way we offer courses to the students. Okay. A few things now are extremely important for you, which is going to make a big impact when you start your semester from tomorrow. From this year, with our Honorable Vice Chancellor coming in, we made very interesting changes to help learning better and also to make the system smooth. Okay. So what we did was, there's no point in having a large component of semester end exam, because in 2 hours, if or 3 hours, if they want to test your learning, it's not fair. So what we did was, we made 60% as the continuous assessment day to day, and we made 40% as the semester end exam. Okay. So the continuous assessment is a sit-in test, one sit-in test which is mandatory. Of course, when you're inside the campus, you will actually take a blue book and write this. But if you're now, for the next few weeks, you may do a online test. And we also have a computer-based test. These are mandatory. These two are mandatory. Okay. First is 20 marks. The other is 15 marks. Okay. So, because when you graduate, most of your, employment-based tests or placement, etc., they will have a CBT computer-based test component. So we want to train you in that also. So CBT is mandatory. Next, 25 marks is a combination of any of this. The teacher may give a few assignments, and we have made Viva as a mandatory component of the assignment. There is no assignment without Viva, so that we really test the learning of the student. And we do conduct few quizzes, and based on the subject, the teacher may give a mini project and say, I'm going to award 15 marks for this. And we may have a 5-day workshop for a set of students and say, you complete this workshop successfully, you will get 10 marks, like that. So I may, if it's a research oriented subject, I may give a IEEE paper, and I may say, you read this in the next 1 week and give 2 or 3 seminars. Okay. And we may arrange some 5 to 6 industry visits and say, you write reflection notes on what you have learned in the industry, it will give you 5 marks. So the 25 marks that I told you will comprise a combination of all this, and this is the best learning experience you're going to have, right? Okay. Let me tell you, I'm very happy to say one of my colleagues who has come from US and he has worked in IISc and he has, spent a lot of time in Microsoft research, etc. Very innovator. He thinks new things all the time. So we started discussing. We said in a few programming related courses, for example, why should you have a complete written test? Okay, let the students have a written test for the first 2 hours, and the last hour he has to actually sit and program something and submit the code, which will be automatically evaluated. Okay, so this is a very, very good change. Probably nowhere else in our systems around they have made such changes, and probably after a year or two, we may say all computer courses, students will sit in a lab and develop a program, demonstrate, and then they'll get marks without any written component. So these are all the things that we have been doing. If we were to be an affiliated college, there is no possibility of, attempting some new things. We have to follow the guidelines of the university. Here, we have the freedom to, do changes as per the context, right? Okay. In the levels, this is I taken this from the net. As all of you know, we are talking of the Bloom's taxonomy here. Okay, so level 1 is remembering. That means I'll just give you something, you recall something, and you just remember and write. This happens in most of the Indian systems today. Okay, we are mostly level 1 and level 2 in many of the courses, which has to be changed a lot. Okay, so with this remembering and understanding, that means I do understand a little. I'm able to explain, write 2-3 paragraphs. But just by doing this, please take it from me, you can never solve a practical problem. You may mug up and write a few block diagrams, you may write explanations, but you will not be able to solve a problem. Okay, this applying is extremely important. Okay, so some people come with 5 levels and some people come with 6 levels. This is the Bloom's taxonomy that most of you are aware of. Okay, so this is analyzing. Okay, take look at the results, see how the parameters are related and how you can create relations between the parameters. That is the connecting the dots that our Vice Chancellor all the time says. Analyzing is extremely important. And next is evaluating. Okay, so evaluating and creating, usually they combine it into level 5. So you see whether the solution that you have provided is the best one, or are there alternate solutions. Okay, if I have designed a hardware, is there some way that I can optimize the design and do it better? Okay, so this is called the evaluating. And lastly, are you able to create your own product? Are you able to create something new? Now, not only product, it can be a new theory itself, coming up with a new theory. So you are going to produce something new. So this, and we are trying our best to focus on these 3, applying, analyzing, evaluating, and very few occasions creating is possible because we are still not reached that stage. Okay, no, but we are trying. So this is the Bloom's taxonomy, and this the applying, analyzing, evaluating, etc. are extremely important. And all our exams are mostly focused on this kind of levels. In exams, what we do is, in assessments, it's not that getting highest marks itself is a main criteria. There may be people who may score slightly less. They may not be able to cope up with the style of working, but they're extremely brilliant in hands-on. So we cannot say that everybody has to be given the highest level of the questions to create something new. It's not necessary. Okay. So what we do is 40% of the questions we make it straight from the book or from the notes or directly from the material available, levels 1 and 2. And level 3, it's an intermediate order cognitive questions where the students have to apply some analytical brain, apply to a system and so on, and which is slightly tougher. And last 30%, we would like to challenge the top. Okay, you have to design something and if possible create something new. So you have to optimize your design, evaluate your design and so on. So this is the guideline that we give it to all the question paper setters, so that 40% anybody will be able to do, 30% a little more study and understanding, it will give you this 30%. Last 30% is for the people who have really put in a lot of effort to understand, analyze and so on. Okay, I would like to come to now the grading policy. We have, if you get a 10 point, that means if you score, I'll just emphasize that we are still in the absolute grading, right? We have not yet moved to the relative grading. That means if you get 90 to 100 in any course, your grade point is 10. Okay. If you get 80 to 89, your grade point is A. It's excellent. If you get 70 to 17, 8 and so on. Okay. And if you just get 40 to 49, it's a pass grade. You get 4 points. And anything less than 40, it's a F grade. You'll have to repeat that. F is you can actually take the exam again and pass that, right? So we also have a few audit courses like Kannada, Constitution of India, etc. You just need to pass. It doesn't add to your CGPA. And sometimes what happens, being a university, we have to understand this also. Supposing somebody is coming to for the exam and he suddenly falls sick on the morning, or he's meets with accident, or there's some calamity at home. So if this is informed well ahead, we will not, even if he doesn't attend the final exam, we don't give an incomplete grade. We don't give a fail grade, we give an incomplete grade. That means it doesn't indicate as a fail in his marks card. Okay. This is not eligible. That means somebody, I'll just discuss what is this case. If he is not eligible, he cannot take the final exam. He has to repeat the whole course again in summer. He has to attend classes, he has to take the tests, exams, etc. Okay. So let me quickly tell you, many of you have come from, CBSE, you all know about it, but I'd like to re-emphasize. What is SGPA, CGPA? We have the semester grade point average. Every semester, when you complete all the exams, results are announced, you'll get a SGPA. That is, how many credits the course has. It may be a 2 credit course, 3 credit course, 4 credit course, and so on. And what is the grade point that you got, in terms of whether it is 10 points, 9, 8, etc. Okay. So if for every course, if I add CI, GI, that is number of credits times the number of credit points, and divide it by the number of credits, right? I'll get a SGPA. Just as an illustration of this, supposing one of you say in a semester, first semester, you got 6 courses and you scored A, O, C, B, A plus C. Each one has got a grade points of A has got a 8, O has got 10, okay, and C has got 5 and so on. So my SGPA is, I will multiply the number of credits with the grade points, 4 into 8, etc. Add all of this, it comes to 152. If I add all this, 152. If I divide by the number of credits for the courses, 12 plus 3, 15, 18, 21. So I'll get a SGPA. Okay. So every semester you'll get a SGPA, right? For that courses for that semester. Now you have a CGPA. That means it's a cumulative grade point average. So I will accumulate everything. For example, first semester I got all this 32, 36, 38, etc. Second semester I got B plus O, A, etc. And these are the grade points multiplied by these credits. I add all of this first plus second semester and divide by the number of courses. First was 21, the second one is 21, so 42. So at the end of second semester, I've considering first semester SGPA and second semester SGPA, I'll be able to compute the CGPA, cumulative grade point average. So this is for the end of second semester. Similarly, when I go to third semester, I'll get the third semester of SGPA, but I'll get a CGPA of 1, 2, 1 plus 2 plus 3. Okay. So this is what we are saying here. Okay. First semester, it's only SGPA. Third semester, SGPA of second plus this SGPA of first, which is CGPA. Third semester will have 1 plus 2 plus 3 and so on. Eighth semester will have 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 all the way till 8. So this is the SGPA and CGPA. Okay. Very, very important. Each one of you, I would like you to study this 10 times before go to the next one. Okay. Please maintain a sufficiently high CGPA, preferably 8 and above. Okay. Extremely important. When you go for any of the jobs, the first cutoff is through your CGPA. Okay. Some companies say, please don't send any student with less than 8 CGPA. Okay. So some companies, I'm talking of the higher tier companies. And for higher studies also, 8 and above is a very decent score. Of course, 9.5 is required for a few. Okay. So please be very cautious about this. You have to really, not difficult at all, extremely straightforward to get a good CGPA if you follow a few norms which are going to talk. Okay. So please don't consider, okay, some 5.5 is okay for me, I'll improve next one. Okay. Sometimes it will pull you down so much that you may not be able to improve to the higher level. Okay. This is what I'm saying. A good lesson to learn here. If the CGPA in first semester is very low, it's very hard to pull it up later semesters. See, for example, somebody gets just 5 CGPA, SGPA or first semester, and he works a little harder and gets 7.61. But your CGPA will be only 6.3 when you actually go to the second semester. And if it continues like this in the same fashion, you will get a second class degree, right? So please note, throughout your life, next 40 or 50 years of the life, somebody going to say, oh, you got a degree with second class, which is not good in most cases. So please watch out. You have to maintain minimum 6.75 to get a first class degree. Okay. So what we do is we take SGPA or we take CGPA minus 0.75 into 10. Okay. If it is 6.75, it is 6.75 minus 0.756 times 10 is 60%. So your 6.75 CGPA is 60%. So please make sure at any cost you have a very, very minimum of 6.75. Otherwise, you may lose out on many of the job opportunities or further studies and so on. Okay. So if you continue with a low CGPA for 4-5 semesters and so on, in the final year, it's extremely difficult to pull it up. So please watch out on the SGPA and CGPA every semester. Right from first semester, you have to be extremely careful about it, but not to get tensed. You can do it in a relaxed way. It's not that it's so tough and you have to really suffer or something. It's not like that. Okay. What is the best way to attend a good CGPA? You don't need to, do miracles. Okay. It's not hard at all. First thing is attend 90% of the classes minimum, right? And make some small notes when you attend the classes, right? The biggest problem with a few of the people is they don't come for the first 15, 20 days, they relax, and then they can't understand what's happening. They find it very hard to, make out what's happening in the class, and then they lose interest, cumulative effect, and then finally they will start, neglecting the studies. So first requirement is please attend 90% of the classes. Extremely important. you know be attentive, take some small notes, go home and rework on the notes and write extra points after reading the textbook. Okay, so then you work out a few problems outside of the class, whatever the teacher has done. Next morning you can come and tell the teacher,
Yeah, he'll be back in a while. I think his phone is muted. Dean sir, we are not able to hear you.
yeah. Is it okay now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sure. The slide is also visible, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
I'll make it full screen. Let's see.
Yes.
Okay. So the best thing to happen is students can seamlessly move from first year to fourth year without any interruption. This is a very big change, because we had a few rules, few previous years where if you're detained in a few courses, you can't go to next year and so on. So this is a very good change that our new Vice Chancellor has brought in. It's very much, student friendly. Okay. But having said this, we have for a few core courses, for example, maximum of about 5 in a degree program, we have what is called a prerequisite. Okay, if I want to do, for example, antennas in your electronics, you have to do electromagnetic field theory. If you are not done electromagnetic field theory, you can't do antenna course. So that course alone you can't register. You have to do it in summer, but you can carry on with other courses. So that means you are not interrupted in any way from going from one year to the other. It's a very, very positive change. Okay. So once you complete the prerequisite in summer or during the semester and so on, then you can take up the set course, antenna course, and you can continue. Okay. And we give enough opportunities for you to complete, the degree either during semester or during the summer semester. Okay. So there is no year back in any case. It's a very positive thing. So please note, I was telling you that maintaining attendance is extremely important. It's a discipline, it's a discipline. Morning, if you come from home, what else do the parents spend a lot of money and, they give so much support. We have to just do a basic duty of attending classes, right? So 85% is mandatory, and you will be detained in that course. Okay, detained in a course if you get less than 85%. Supposing you have 6 courses, the second course, if you get less than 85, you can't take up the final exam. You have to take the whole course you can take in the summer. Okay, but it's not that there is always a solution for any problem, right? So if attendance deficit is due to, because you went for a workshop or you went for a conference, you have participated in a sports activity, or a music, competition, or you're seriously ill or something like that, we can give you extra attendance. It's not a problem at all. We can always make up the attendance if you had valid reasons. Okay. So, as I said earlier, the e-governance system will take care of your attendance, your assignments, your analysis of the results, and every day if student doesn't attend the class, SMS will go to parent. All this is done by the e-governance system. Right. Very important now. Every student, every 20 students, we have assigned a mentor. Okay. The mentor role is extremely important. The mentor will, make sure that the student progress is continuously monitored, and any intervention required, he or she will be regular touch with parents. Parents will also know the mentor's number, email, etc. So every third week or fourth week, the mentor meeting will happen, and the mentor will keep track of the academic progress, the personal welfare, the psychological issues, a student's stress levels. All this is monitored, and corrective actions will be suggested by the mentor. So, and also it's not that mentor all the time takes care of the difficulty with students. Even if some students have wonderful talents, there'll be the mentor will recognize, and activities will be based on this. Okay. As I said earlier, we borrowed the special topics concept from Georgia Tech, and now from the third semester all the way till sixth semester, students will be continuously doing some serious projects. These are called special topics or mini projects. They will work from a concept all the way till a prototype, and they will give a demo of the prototype. Okay. Students have a lot of research opportunities on campus. I'm very happy to tell that most of the faculty are research active. You can actually go and do a very involved work, with the teachers, right? So in a 4-year program, you are expected to have at least 4 to 5 such experiences, either within the campus or outside the campus. Very important for a career. Okay. We have 9 to 10 innovation labs, which my colleague Dr. Sanjay Chitnis is going to touch upon this after this. So you will hear what are all the things of your passion. You can actually go and sit in the lab. Very luxury for any college. If you just walk into these labs, oh God, how can an institute or a university have such beautiful labs? You will start realizing. Okay. So these are the labs that we have. I'm going to Dr. Sanjay is going to touch upon all this later. Okay. So anyway, he will take this up. I'm not going to give details on this. A lot of training programs go on and on in this innovation labs, and regularly our faculty as well as outsiders come and offer a lot of training. And if you have a problem, you can just go sit in the labs for 4 or 5 months, work on a problem. Everything is available, infrastructure, hardware, etc. Okay. And this also, Dr. Jesma is going to talk to you about the entrepreneurship possibilities. In the same campus, we have an opportunity where you can set up your own company. As a young 19, 20-year boy or girl, you can even dream of setting up your own company in the campus. So our second floor of the A block has got Derby, which is called Dayananda Sagar, Entrepreneurship Research and Business Incubation. So the foundation. So here there's an opportunity for our own students to work with the entrepreneurs, work with the startup companies, or even start their own company. Okay. We have set up an undergrad research forum where you can register. There will be a formal website very soon where you can go and register with the faculty and work on a domain on a regular basis. Please take it from me. All these are extremely important today for a career. Just by having a degree certificate will not suffice. You will have to do a lot of hands-on projects, implement algorithms, implement protocols, have a prototypes, write some research papers. This is all very much needed today for a higher tier 1 jobs or higher studies. So this is one Unfortunately, due to pandemic, we could not do. Otherwise, every year we do a summer internship in-house, and about 50 to 60 students will work for 7 weeks, morning to evening. They'll forego their holidays, and amazing. There is a change in the personality of a student when he spends his 7 weeks on one project. Okay, these are the sample projects that people have done in the last year. Okay. We have consultancy. Many faculty are work very aggressively on consultancy projects. Dr. Amarneni has a water technology and research lab. If you go to his lab, you can sit for a few months, come up with whichever branch you are, it doesn't matter. You can come up with some sensor-based, pollution detection or water quality detection and so on. So he has got very good consultancy projects. We also have domain groups where every department has 2 or 3 domains, and a few faculty are attached to domains, and undergrad, postgrad students do work with the domains. So this is to foster a continuous, working environment and opportunity for students. As I said, these are all outside classroom and no credits for all this. Okay. So these are all the domain groups that we have in various departments. Okay, I think I have exceeded my time by 10 minutes. I'm going to close very soon. I would like all of you to just pay some attention to this. Okay, so this is one case study, one successful story I would like to say, and I have many more to convey. If you just meet me when you're a student here, we can discuss a lot. Okay, I'll not name that student for his own reasons. He's a very normal student, but very inquisitive, very enthusiastic. Okay. When he was in 3rd semester, he came to me and said, "Sir, can I work on a non-invasive glucose measurement using UV light?" I said, "Yes, let's go to literature, study some techniques." And he developed a small prototype. Okay. And he's like any of you. I have more than 250 logged in today. He's exactly like any of you, no difference. But he always strived to maintain a CGPA of 9. He made it a point. It was very important for him. And he carried out projects right from the 3rd semester. Okay, right from the 3rd semester, he carried out so many projects. His resume was looking so rich with all these projects. And I sent him to we funded and sent him to a few workshops by the MIT Media Labs. They come every summer and they conduct a lot of workshops. The MIT Boston, So can you imagine, after all these experiences, he was invited to Media Labs as a mentor in IIT Bombay. A local college, university student going to IIT as a mentor, it's phenomenal, right? So, and then after all this, the MIT professor said, "This guy has got something sparky with him. We would like to invite him for 8 months and spend during final year." So he spent final year 8 months and he completed his work there itself. After his degree, looking at all these beautiful experiences, he gets an internship of 3 months in EPFL, Switzerland. You might be knowing that Switzerland is called the MIT of Europe. Okay, it's one of the great universities that you can ever study. And after that 3 months, he immediately got a MS in Johns Hopkins University, which is very much well known for the healthcare and bio related sciences. So he got a MS there, and now he is about to complete his PhD in brain diseases at Johns Hopkins, and he's a staff scientist in Johns Hopkins Medical Institute. So is it not exciting? I feel each one of you is capable. If he can achieve, you can certainly do that and much beyond also. So please keep this in mind when you start on the first day. This kind of things are very much needed for you, so that you can define your future. Simple tips. Okay, start reading. Sorry. please read quality textbooks. Today, the reading books habits is really going away, and it's a very dangerous trend. Please stop reading quality books, and writing habit is extremely, you have to restore it. Reading enable sound is okay. No, but no, he has to. Okay, okay, yeah. I'm able to share now. Yeah, I'm very sorry. I had a small network disconnection. I think is it okay now?
Yes, sir, it is fine, sir. We are able to hear you, sir.
Okay. So you're able to see the screen, right?
Yes, sir. Slideshow you put, sir.
Okay, fine. Thank you. I'm going to take another 5 to 10 minutes, close it.
It's visible now, sir.
Yeah, okay. So this is the story of this one, my student. And I think it's so, the learning is such a joy. If you consider it as a joy and start enjoying it, then the whole experience, the CGPA, everything will follow. A good career will follow. The main mistake people do is, oh God, it's a pain. The book is a pain, college is a pain, teachers are a pain. If you consider everything as a pain, then there is no, there's no interest in learning. So everything is so beautiful. Concepts are good, problems are good. If you take it that way, you'll enjoy, and along with the technology, developing an attitude is very important. Good attitude. Today most people, whether industries or career, they value attitude and behavior, much more than your technical things, right? So, and one very simple equation that helps us in life as a student or as anybody: respecting parents, respecting teachers, fellow students, respecting your books, university. I think all this will naturally yield results. Okay, please take it seriously. Finally, I would like to say, please don't think your good looking grade card will give you good career. You have to do a lot of projects all the time. Okay, so summers are extremely important for you, and projects are very much to be done during summer holidays. 7 weeks of luxury, you don't get it during normal days. You'll have classes, tests, assignments, submissions, but summer 7 weeks are extremely crucial. Please focus on a lot of projects, and your CV should look so rich that even for higher studies, the university will say, "Oh, beautiful! This is the kind of student I was looking for." Okay. Last few things. Your keys to success are hard work, honesty, and integrity. This is very much needed in today's world. Even if I give you a test today, if you have all the 5 books around you, if you decide, yeah, I'm not going to look at the books, I'm not going to look at the WhatsApp help I get from friends, I am going to be very honest and I'm going to write the exam or any other thing. So I think the keys to success is honesty and integrity, hard work. And sometimes if extremely smart people are smart, and if they don't do a hard work, results will not be there. So please keep this in mind. It's the keys to success are hard work, honesty, and integrity. Your company or your wherever you go, they value this as much or even more than your technical abilities. Okay, we have a lot of clubs now, and my colleagues are going to take you through a few clubs after this presentation. We have technical clubs as well as cultural clubs. Okay, so a lot of good achievements have happened from students. Just to cite one or two of our students, they devised new material, so that if you use a paint, if you paint your outside wall of your house with this material, the whole wall becomes a solar panel. Okay, this is a very good invention, and the ARCI research lab in Hyderabad invited them, and they had a wonderful 4 or 5 months to develop a prototype, and both have gone to higher studies, no doubt about it. So please develop this kind of things. Very important to be inquisitive, always thinking about new things and all that. The students participate in Taifan, mechanical students, and for the onion harvester competition, they won a first prize for the prototype. So these are all a few things. People have got jobs in Japan with 20 lakh per annum just after B.Tech. Okay, so I would like to just take another 2 minutes, not more than that. We feel at this young age of your 18 to 22, you have to meet as many big achievers as possible. Then you will know where you want to go, what you want to define in your life. It's extremely important. So we create a lot of opportunities for these things. We had in March last year, we won Professor Ben Feringa, who is 2016 Nobel laureate in chemistry. Okay, so he came to Raman Research Institute. We got an opportunity to interact and fix up a 2-hour slot. Can you believe these smiling young faces that you see today? They all spent 2 full hours with a Nobel laureate, Ben Feringa. He's from Netherlands, and it took me almost 5 decades to even see one Nobel laureate. But these kids at the age of 17, 20, they're able to speak to a Nobel laureate, discuss with him. I think this is what we need today. Please, when you come here, we will create a lot of opportunities for you. Meet big achievers, and that defines your life. There's nothing else to do. You just need to follow all this. Okay. So don't worry about companies. we have a combined, placement policy where all the three campuses together face the companies in our Kumar Swamy Layout campus. So we have the best of the companies coming in. Around 200 companies come every day, and the placement happens centrally. And whatever we said now, minor, specialization, 2 credit courses, prototypes, if you do internships, if you do all this, naturally any company would like to pick you. It's not, you don't need to go begging for offers. So we have got a few statistics to say about the placement. Okay, so many companies visit Dayananda Sagar institutions. Okay, so last one, we believe discipline alone will carry us through. Casual attitude will not take us through in the career. So mobiles have become a very big hazard today in the society. We would like to, in the campus, we don't allow students to use mobiles. Only lunchtime they can take out, talk, and so on. So, but if they have some technical work or a prototype app development in a lab, they can just go to the lab and use it. Otherwise, watching some films, videos at the campus, we don't encourage. Okay, so there are so many. We don't allow torn jeans, collars. There's no uniform. You can come with a decent dress, but not hippie-looking kind of dress. Okay, so the adverse effects of mobiles. Lot of research has been done. It is causing lot of damage to the society. It results in sleeplessness, anxiety disorder, concentration deprivement. So all this, and they want to isolate themselves today. People overusing mobiles. You don't want to talk to people. You just want to go to your room, just play with your WhatsApp or whatever, and that doesn't take us anywhere. So at least in the campus, we would like to follow some discipline, and only during lunchtime and short break you can use mobiles. This is the kind of society that we are trying to get into. This is a beautiful campus that is coming up in the Haroldly, and the buildings that you see in front of you, they are all ready, and the medical school is just going to start next month. And slowly all our 5 schools will be there, and a lot of interdisciplinary work can be done. You can, as a CS guy, you can go and work with a doctor, develop a system for the doctor, right? And a mechanical guy can develop a smart material for some medical application. So a lot of such activities are possible. Okay, and we work 8:45 to 4:45 Monday to Saturday. When you come back to campus, hopefully in about 3-4 weeks time or whatever. So we work Monday to Saturday 8:45 45. First and third Saturdays are holidays, and all our Saturdays mostly are confined to the club activities. My colleagues are going to update you. And our boys and girls hostels are located 2 kilometers from the campus, close to Silk Board, Central Silk Board on Hosur Road. And there is buses plying specifically to get hostel people and get them back. And a few buses do ply to cover major parts of Bangalore, and people staying far away can have some opportunity to use the college bus. Okay, we'll have online classes for a few weeks, and then we'll start on campus full swing. Thank you so much. It was a very enjoyable time. I really wish we were seeing each other and talking to each other, but nevertheless, I think we will have plenty of opportunities to sit, learn together, enjoy the campus life and so on. So what I'll do is, for want of time, we will have the question answer at the end of this session. And now my colleague, Dr. Sanjay Chitnis, will take over. He will tell you a short presentation on the innovation opportunities and the innovation labs. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Dean sir. It was really very nice, comprehensive overview of all the things. So if you can unshare, I will be able to
I'll
share.
just unshare.
Yeah, sure, sir. Yeah.
I hope you've been given access
Yes,
to.
yes, I have the access. I can share now. So, yes, I'll make it full screen. Yeah, so good morning, everybody. I hope you can see as well as hear. If any issue, let me know. So this is a very short presentation about what we have on the first floor of A block. When you took the admission, I think you might have gone around. So right, we'll try to give a little bit more information and how basically you can start utilizing that right immediately from today onwards. Right. So this is the photo of this first floor. You might have entered. This left side is the admission office, and top you can see this building. Right. This is the innovation labs. The context of this innovation lab is these three quotes. Right. The first is I hear, I forget. Right. You are hearing in the classroom. Right. You may remember today, but after a couple of days, couple of months, you may forget it. You see, you'll remember. Right. I do, I understand. Right? So this is very important. So doing is the most important thing, right? That's why these innovation labs are for you to enable doing certain things. That's a project. Second thing is engineers like to solve problems. If there are no problems to handily available, they'll create their own problems, right? It's a little funny quote, but the idea is that this is a definition of engineering, right? So unless there are some problems or opportunities, right, there is no opportunity to show your engineering skills. So it's not in just textbooks. Textbooks are definitely important to get the fundamental knowledge, but finally you have to start practicing, right? You have to solve problems. And lastly, build your own dreams or someone else will hire you to build theirs, right? So the idea is that this innovation lab is to help you to build your dreams, right? If you take up job somewhere, then yes, you are hired to build their dreams which they want to. Like suppose you join say Accenture or Amazon, right? The company people there, they have their own dreams, right? And you are supporting them. So it's your choice what you want to do. You might have seen this kind of lot of information, right? Indian CEOs are top tech companies. I won't mention that, but all these top tech companies. But there is a very very funny meme. It says Indian developers are not good in India, but when they reach USA, they become Google and Microsoft CEOs, right? So the problem is how do we make our Indian developers, starting with the students, good at the things they're doing? The situation here is there's also one funny story. It says mother stared off the son's electrical engineering degree after he fails to repair fan at home, right? So you have a degree, but just ask question yourself, right? After degree, will you be able to have these kind of hands-on skills to do things? We cannot say that no, this is a technician's job, right? If you're electrical engineers, you should have this understanding to fix this, right? So other thing, this is a old story, but says Indian engineering students can't think as high as Chinese and Russians, right? Because we are not competing with developed countries. We are talking about Chinese and Russians. So they seem to have a lot of innovation skills, not just theoretical bookish knowledge to write exams, final exams and pass, right? I'm sure you would have done a lot of study, written all these competitive exams and achieve fairly good scores, right? But at the same time, now that is done, right? Now you have to come to real life where you start developing skills which will be useful, which will be successful for your life, not just to get admission somewhere, right? So getting admission, yes, you have got into a best institute, we'll see now how, but now the thing is to start learning these skills, right? And that's what we'll show you here. So what we are trying to do here, we are trying to make DSU as one of the top university with your active participations. This is the active participation you want. And that active, how do we do that? Through this four-step process, right? You understand this four-step process, you will know how to utilize these innovation labs. So first is blended learning. By blended, we mean some part is online, some part is with instructors who are experts either from industry or from our college. So we get certificates and kind of default standard jobs, right? And very soon I'll cover that towards the end of the course. You are going to have chance to get these certificates in top 8 skills, right? When other people won't even know what those terms are, right? You will be getting certificates for those areas. Second level is project-based learning. So you have to start doing projects. The innovation labs are available for that. And each and every course curriculum we give, most of them will have some project as part of the syllabus itself. But here you can do something more, right? Utilize the facilities and do something really, really innovative. Third level is internship, R&D, and consulting. So once you become expert in developing projects, you can do internship in real companies, right? Develop your own IP-based product, right? Work with faculty and other senior students, right? For some research and development, publish papers. And finally, don't stop at publishing papers, but you also have to start developing certain products which will have some commercial value, right? So it's not just research, but research which is commercialized, right? Which will solve somebody's problems. That engineers definitions we saw, right? That engineers are the ones who solve problems, take up opportunities. So you should have these products and technology startups, right? Based on your capability. Now, of course, all students may not be able to go to all the 4 levels, but try to reach as much as possible within these 4 years. And then you have whole life, right, to continue this journey, right? Learning is always lifelong, so you have to continue on these 4 levels. To enable this, we have really strong partnership with multiple industries, right? So these are some of the logos with which we have partnership. Individual departments have many more things. Recently, we have added ARM University, then we have MathWorks, then we are working with the other 2 companies, which I can't name now because the MOUs are getting signed. So we have multiple partnership, and the experts there that more than eager to help our students, right? They take it as their social responsibility to support education community to get this expertise. Of course, they do get benefit out of that. For example, if you are Autodesk, you learn Autodesk tools, definitely you can start using them and start contributing when you go to industry. But that's not the main purpose, right? They are giving all these facilities mostly free. At the same time, Dayananda Sagar University also has invested a lot of money in terms of setting it up. So the thing is, it's all open and no waiting for you to start using, right? Of course, during COVID days, you can use it offline. But after that, you can know when physically you can start coming in, you're most welcome to start coming. Even now, with appropriate permissions, small teams of say 2 to 5 people can come to a lab, follow complete social distancing, right? Complete sanitation, etc., and start doing projects, right? Even now, on case-to-case basis, we'll be too happy to allow that, right? In a very controlled, normal fashion. So let's go through specifically specific technologies. The first is the oldest one, Bosch Rexroth Center for Automation Technologies. You can see some of this equipment, right? These are real industry equipment used for manufacturing automation. Now, make in India, right? A lot of factories are moving out of China. So to really enable that, we require skills into all these automated factories, right? So for that, this is opportunity for you across multiple disciplines. So it's not that only for mechanical or aerospace engineers. Even if you are from electronics, computer science, other branches, you are most welcome to learn these and start utilizing this. So here are some of the training which are going. We don't have time to go through complete details of which trainings are offered, etc., in each of these labs, but do contact respective people. After this, we are going to send a mail with all the contact details of lab in charge people, so you can contact them and see what you can do in this, right? So you'll get that mail with information. This is the next Autodesk lab. So this has a very great maker space. This is a person you can see here who was in charge of Autodesk for Asia Pacific. So he was brought here to show this center of excellence, right? Within all centers in India, they thought they should showcase Dayananda Sagar University Center. So here students are showcasing the drone they have built in. It's a very special drone built on something which is designed using AI technologies, right? This is not just a simple you buy a kit and assemble it. So this drone has been designed by students, and they have used technology to really optimize certain design parameters, right? And that's what it has been done. It was demonstrated in Autodesk University event last year. Right side is a racing car, right? This was also built by our students. Right, there are many such projects, right, which are there, which you can start developing. This is also something called RoverBot, which is also used using this generative design concept, which I mentioned, using AI-based. This quadcopter on the right side by Dayananda Sagar College of Engineering. So they have used this technology. They have learned here along with our expert here, Mr. Vinayak. So Vinayak has taught these people, right, and to design these things, right. So these are designed here. So we do on computer science side also, we conduct several events. So for example, Google Cloud, we had a training last year. People get certificate from Google Cloud platform. This was given by engineers from Google, right? Then from NVIDIA engineers had given this training. There is a platform called NVIDIA Jetson platform for edge computing. So it's one of the latest platforms. You can say it's a it's a supercomputer, right? Which you can do image analytics and a lot of such activities, right? So these are the things which our students have learned here. Analog devices, we have they have competitions, or students have participated in these competitions. AWS, I'm just showing samples. There are too many such things to show in the limited time, but we'll be sending you this information by mail, and you can contact respective people. So this was very quick introduction to what kind of facilities we have in labs, right? So there's not much time to go individually in details. I purposely left it open because if you are interested, you should come and explore, right? So it's more left for exploring. Here, let me quickly capture the achievements made by our students. Okay, so uh, so here are the students' achievements. So here, for example, you might be aware of this Smart India Hackathon. This world's biggest hackathon conducted by Government of India, Ministry of Human Resource Development. So last year, 2019, we were the host. We conducted, along with other IITs, we were the hosting the finalist things here. It was a one-week event. That year also we had student prizes. This year we got first prize in one project called this pothole detection using machine learning, etc. So this team actually got this award. We had this hackathon conducted by Jain University. So our CST, that's computer science and technology students, right? These 3 students won the first prize in that, right? They're very, very innovative projects which they had. We do conduct this NASA Space App Challenge Hackathon. Professor Sudha Dipti will send you information about this. So this just happened a few months back, and the next event, 2021, is already scheduled. So this is an international event, and across 200 plus cities it happens. And in Bangalore, we are the center. So our students as well as outside students participate in that. And if you see here, this team went ahead as a global nominee, project number 51, Dilip Gowda, etc. So we had 2 teams which actually went in the next round, right? So it was a really great achievement to participate in this kind of international level hackathons. Then this was the grand finale last time what we had. You can see these are the top people. The right side person you see, he heads the MHRD innovation cell, right? So so he had come here specifically to give away the awards and other things. You can see some of the project teams, right, which were working. Right, this is a grand finale event, the hardware edition 2019, last year's, right? So with this kind of complete introduction, this is a welcome for you to 2020 batch to virtually enter these labs. I've shown this door because physically you may not enter, but we have a very nice quotation on the right side here. Enter to walk out with a B.Tech degree in one hand and ownership of a company on the other, right? Of course, this is a journey. You may or may not have this as a specific target, but as an engineer, as a technologist, you have to develop these skills, right? The skill development is very important within these next 4 years. So to support that, we are going to have a very, very interesting event, right? In next 1 month, most likely January 1st one, we are developing the logistics. Professor CVSN Reddy is coordinating, and I will send contact details of you. So he had shortlisted these 13 technologies, right, from Gartner report. This is the latest report, like artificial intelligence, 5G connectivity, mixed reality, etc., right? You can have a look at this report later. From this list of technologies, we have shortlisted 8 technologies and the prerequisites, like starting with some kind of basic Python programming, then IoT for home automation, cloud computing, AI machine learning, big data analytics, quantum computing. This is a very, very interesting area, right? Very, very recently, even IITs have started introducing these concepts, right? It's a very important. Mobile application development, augmented virtual reality. So to first year students, within first few months, we are going to give you opportunity to learn hands-on skills in this, right? So we are going to have workshops for you, either as a continuous 1 week or maybe half a day, 1 day workshops, where industry expert as well as our DSU faculty will teach you these things in a hands-on way. So you'll develop some small projects and you will get certificates. Okay, so you'll get certificate on AI machine learning, you'll get certificate on cloud computing, you'll get certificate on quantum computing, right? So instead of just learning these technologies, seeing videos on YouTube, you are going to have hands-on expertise, and this will be start of your working towards your dream. So please participate wholeheartedly. This is a unique opportunity. No other university, not even IITs, have this kind of opportunity within first few months to learn these technologies. Of course, we cannot go into depth right now. It will be restricted to getting some kind of overview at a hands-on level, but you will understand, right, whether it is in you for you or not, right? Then you can develop your skills in one particular area, right? If you like, for example, working on virtual reality, right, then you can start working in game development, etc., etc., right? If you like AI machine learning, you can work on that. You like IoT, you can work on IoT, right? So you'll be able to decide, right? But you need this kind of foundation base. So this is an immediate offering we are going to have within next 1 month. Please stay tuned. Please tell your friends also who may be joining DSU through CET or through subsequent rounds, either through whichever opportunities are available now, so they will be able to benefit from this, right? So help is always given at, I'm saying DSU, not Hogwarts, to deserving people, right? And how do we decide whether you are deserving or not? We can take horse to the water, right? We have all the facilities. The water is there, your horse is there, our facilities are there, but finally you have to step, right, and start drinking the water, right? That's your step you have to take. Once you show that step, you leave it to us, right? You will be really excellent, marvelous technicians at an international, global level. That will happen, right? But you have to participate. You have to make use of these facilities. You have to pull people. You have to get mentoring from outside, right? But you will get the help, right? And march forward, right? So with this, I will say thanks. You need not take this survey, but we'll be sending these links through email, right, where you can register for these courses. You can show your interest across various labs. You can contact the experts there who will help you in taking your learning forward, right? So we had very short time, so I've given very top level overview, focus more on the context and what you can do, but the details of that will always be available to you, and you just ask for it and you'll get it. Okay, so thanks a lot for this presentation. I will hand over to Dean sir for the further thing.
So thank you, sir.
Very much.
I think it was very interesting. You made it so illustrative. I'm sure many students who got excited, and soon we'll have opportunities to work with them. And let's keep doing something new all the time.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
We have now just about 15 minutes of a presentation by Dr. Jesma. She is the head of chairman of our computer science and technology, which focuses to some extent on the entrepreneurship project, entrepreneurship domain. And Dr. Jesma has been guiding quite a few students who have turned into entrepreneurship in the last just 4 or 5 months, even under the pandemic situation. Few students have started their own companies, and that is what else can be a success story than that. And I request Dr. Jesma to please take about close to 15 minutes to update our students on the opportunities that are available to them and how they can look up to it. Thank you.
Thank you, Dean sir. Good morning, everybody. So I hope my screen is visible.
Yeah. I think right now, yeah, it's visible now. Yeah.
Okay, so that'll only take not more than 15 minutes. So I'll be briefing out on the startup opportunities that Derby and AIC DSU provides DSU children. So at the end of this session, what all I'll be covering, I'll be quickly telling. We'll understand the difference between creativity, invention, innovation, the importance of not putting all your career needs into one basket. Why is it important to have multiple career streams? A quick article, going through a quick article which is published by Harvard Business Review. Why is it important to explore opportunities of setting up your startup at Derby or AIC? And the opportunities that children have from these two foundations, and of course a few examples of children who are entrepreneurs now at School of Engineering. So first is all of us are expected to be creative, inventive and innovative in our companies once we graduate. So what is creativity? Creativity is the act of turning new and imaginative ideas into reality. Invention is creation of a new idea or concept. Innovation is turning a new idea, concept into commercial success or widespread use. So this is where we actually have entrepreneurs or entrepreneurs coming into picture. Creativity, all of us are creative in our own ways, and we can try to be inventive in nature. So I'll repeat, creativity is the act of turning new and imaginative ideas into reality. This will only come when we have some knowledge. Invention is creation of a new idea or concept, and innovation is turning a new concept into commercial success or widespread use. So we'll quickly look at an example of why all of us should explore having multiple career streams. So there is this nice article by a professor from Harvard, which is published under Harvard Business Review. I'll not go through the entire article. It is why you should have at least 2 careers. It's not uncommon to meet a lawyer who's like to work into a renewable energy, or an app developer who like to write a novel, or an editor who fantasizes about becoming a landscape designer. So in this case, the author of this article, he has 4 occasions. He is a corporate strategist at a Fortune 500 company, a US Navy Reserve officer, an author of several books, and a record producer. So what basically does this person do? He subsidizes his skills. So I'll just take an example of how he is using both his careers to, be good at both of them. While I was in Cuba making an album, one of my clients observed about the dancing musicians. I've never been around people who have so much fun at work. That my clients have a phenomenal experience only helps me drive revenue at work. Wow, that's so nice. Meaning to say that this person is able to, mix match both his careers, so that he's able to be more productive at his workplace and generate more revenue at his workplace, which in turn, of course, will help him, climb up the ladder very quickly. So my corporate and recording careers are mutually beneficial to me. So basically, this person has 2 careers. One is his corporate career, which all of us, you children would like to eventually do after you graduate, and of course, another later on, which is his recording career. So this is a nice quick story that this person has written, making friends in different circles. For example, one of my clients wanted to understand what Chinese citizens were trying to say to each other. So he made use of his other career. And the final outcome is my client got a new idea. This person was able to generate a revenue for his company, and his friend got a new subscriber. So all win-win here. Okay. So discovering real innovations. When you work different jobs, you can identify where ideas intersect, and more significantly, where they should intersect. So it is technology married with liberal arts, married with humanities, that yields us the result that makes our heart sing. So it is all driven by passion and skill. So what Steve Jobs says, who is the embodiment of interdisciplinary thinking. Okay, so basically what this person is trying to tell is, when you follow your curiosities, you will bring passion to your new career, which will leave you more fulfilled. So when I'm fulfilled at my job, it is more natural that, I'm more healthy, more happy. And because I'm pursuing my passion and my other corporate job, it will make me a human being in a full perception. So this is a nice article on why all of us should have 2 or more career streams. With this, I'll go back to my presentation. Okay, now looking at how uh, uh, what is the process to go into a startup. Initially, it is driven by your passion. That is what the Department of Computer Science and Technology does. Then you learn. Learning has 2 parameters. One is the curriculum, which is designed by School of Engineering. The other is extracurricular activities that was told by Dean Sir and Sanjay Chetni Sir. And once you learn, you have a skill. So how do I know that I'm actually skilled? So I'll take an example of a child who was able to prove his skills after going through the curricular activities and extracurricular activities religiously. So this is Shivraj BH, who was able to solve 5 out of 8 puzzles at Harvard University just this year, 2020, and his certification can be verified here. So this is a proof of a skill which is recognized by a very good body like Harvard University. So once you have the skill here, then you start with research. When you're talking about research, you participate in hackathons, competitions, projects, do experiments, take up internships, network, and finally, you understand what you're good at and what you're not good at. Once you've done that, you come up with an idea. Once you have an idea, along with this idea, you also have a team, because you worked on projects, experiments, competitions together, and that team and idea actually start with the pre-startup activities. And once the department and the School of Engineer approves your pre-startup activities, you pitch your idea to Atal Incubation Center and or Derby. Okay, Okay, so we'll actually look at what AIC and Derby are basically. Yes, so before we understand where AIC and Derby pitch in, we need to understand the importance of exploring opportunities of setting up your startup before you graduate at AIC or Derby. All of us are aware of our current Indian economy. It is not so good. There are chances that when you're in a corporate job, you can be, asked to leave and given a pink slip tomorrow, day after. We are not aware. So we look at what an entrepreneur is and what an entrepreneur is. An entrepreneur is a person who innovates within the business. It is less risky, you have access to plenty of resources, and there is job security. Okay, entrepreneur is a person who build their own business. So the examples that Dr. Sanjay Chetni sir gave are all entrepreneurs. Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, and Facebook, and all of them they have their own companies and startups. So if I'm looking at a less risky thing, then it's ideal to be an entrepreneur. This is where you can have multiple career streams. Some children pick to be an entrepreneur and an entrepreneur, the hybrid mode. They're innovative, ambitious, and leaders. So this is the space that we're basically looking at. And this is why it is very important, because DSU provides you a perfect ambience and a holistic ecosystem to have a backup career. So after you graduate and maybe 5-10 years down the line, somehow the job does not work for you, you still have DSU supporting you. That is a backup career, a startup that you can set up with AIC or Derby. And of course, it is purely optional. It is basically your choice. So now we'll look at what opportunities Derby Foundation and Atal Incubation Center at Dayananda University provides you. So we have the Derby Foundation. It basically helps you in transforming ideas into opportunities. There are a lot of opportunities for students. You can go to derbyfoundation.com and explore. So they also give us funding. These are all the startups at Derby Foundation, and you have this new program that was approved by Government of India, where you get scholarship on a monthly basis once your startup is approved by Derby. Now coming to AIC DSU, this is the incubation which is approved by Niti Aayog, Government of India. They have a pool of investors, mentors. They provide training and help children specifically to take their idea from the ideation stage to the commercialization stage. Both of these incubators do the same thing. Only difference is Derby is funded by Department of Science and Technology, and Atal Incubation Center DSU by the Government of India Niti Aayog. So I'll go back to my. So these are some services and that AIC provides. The best part is both Derby and AIC. Both of these incubation centers are in the same campus that you'll be walking into very shortly once the campus opens for you to come and start learning. Okay, now moving on to some examples of aspiring student entrepreneurs. The reason why I'm calling these children as entrepreneurs is because they not only get to have their own company being set up here at DSU as a backup career plan, but they also can walk out with a rich and very nice placement offer in their hand. So they're an employee of a company and an employer here at DSU. I'm going to only list a few of these student entrepreneurs. We're taking examples. So we'll start off with Devaki Pujita, who's in the 5th semester, Department of Computer Science and Technology. This is her mini project work for her 5th semester. She has a passion for reading books, and not just technical books, action, biographies, crime, fiction, history. Our DSU library has technology, education, and all of these books available. But she cannot get books like Audacity of Hope, 10-Year Story, inspired, touching, funny, heartfelt stories. And she would like to read it using on Kindle or buy a book copy. So she basically realized that she has to compare the prices of these books online. So I'll just take this as maybe an example. This was hosted by her. If you also notice, it is not secure. So next semester she will understand the security aspects of web hosting and attempt making it secure, and this can be easily hacked. She'll also ensure she'll take the concept of ethical hacking and hack her own website and understand how other hackers can. So all of these are knowledge that she's going to gain in the next semester to improve her own work. So, there is this book called Node.js Web Development. On Amazon, the price is 2911, Flipkart, and she's not just copy pasted it, she's written a program, used an application programming interface, which she's calling from these two the services that from both Amazon and Flipkart, and doing a comparison. And she also has this beautiful new comment where, they can all, children from her class can comment and say about her work. And of course, the ratings. Again, these are in real time posted on Amazon. So this is a free Amazon widget that she's made use of. So this is an example. And she also likes, writing books and launching her own books. And so do her friends. So there is this concept of launch where, you can sign up or sign in into her website and, launch your book, or she would also launch it. Next process that she is trying to make use of is, we look at what technology she's used. Okay, so front end is HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, and embedded JavaScript. The backend is Node.js, MongoDB, and Express.js. So these are the tools and technologies that she has used, started coding from the scratch to have her passion. And this is her project work. She also aspires to put in intelligence using some basic machine learning algorithms and, go up to deep learning in the future. So she has a nice, well-planned career. She has two careers. One, she's aspiring to be, get into a company which gives you more than 12 lakhs per annum. The DSU has two categories. First is less than 5 lakhs, 5 to 12 lakhs, and more than 12 lakhs. So with this as her, career option, she would like to demonstrate it to her interviewers when she, comes to 7th semester. At the same time, build this as another passion career option. So this is about Devaki Pujita. Next, we have another child. He is Ritik Kaul. He actually collaborated with a person, a graduate from IIT Gandhinagar, to develop a company, a startup, wherein he provides WordPress hosting and web development. So this is basically a recurring revenue generation plan. And these are all the plans that Ritik and his team have to offer. So they basically give you 5 GB SSD, any small startup, which is just getting into the market. If they want to have their own online presence and be, get more customers, then Ritik Kaul, Deekshit, and Rajesh, they help them do that. So you can pick your plan and, make an order. And these are all the features that they basically provide. So Ritik and the others are always here. Typically replies under 7 minutes. And then again, these set of children came up with another startup called BlueComma. This is how they look. This is Ritik, this is Rajesh, and this is Deekshit. So at any point in time, we can ping and say, hi, how are you? And then we get a reply. I can put my email ID, and these are all the services that they give. Typically replies in a few minutes. Quick and easy to set up your own online store. And then you don't, people who do not have coding in background coding can also, people can start, using Ritik's services. So to just let you children know that Ritik, I have Deekshit replying to my message. So these children were able to, the investment was around 85,000 and the revenue was around 14 lakhs, and they made a profit of 8 lakhs, per annum. And this started in the last year in the month of August. There are children who actually get 4 or 5 lakhs per annum, after they graduate, but these children are already generating a revenue of 8 lakhs per annum. And then one of the clients of Ritik and Deekshit and hi, thanks for contacting. How may I help you? Is this Alankara? They were actually on Instagram and they had their own unique way of coming up with nice jewelry, which is sustainable in nature. And Ritik, Deekshit, and Rajesh actually helped them scale their business from 20,000 to 2 lakhs per month. So like that, Ritik and his team have actually inspired and helped a lot of small businesses to take their business from thousands to lakhs, and you can access. This is an e-commerce website which is hosted on these children's platform. And then we also have another work by Trishal. Trishal is a student from Computer Science and Technology. Trishal collaborated with Vihal, a student from Mechanical Engineering, along with two other people who are very passionate about photography. So they provide camera rentals and photography, videography, audio production, and graphic designing services. The best part is these children hosted their platform on Trishal, Ritik, Dikshit, and Rajesh's platform. So they made an investment of around 60,000, and now this started in the year 2020 January, and they have been able to generate a profit of around 1 to 1.5 lakhs. Again, these children are very passionate about photography and videography, and this is their other career option. Okay, so going back to my presentation. So basically, children who are very interested in having another backup career can always contact us, and we'll help them not only have a nice placement offer, but at the same time a backup career. Thank you so much, sir. Dean sir.
Thank you, Dr. Jasma. I'm sure you've inspired many of these young minds to start thinking in those lines. That was the intent, whether we do the same thing or different. The intent is to ignite a few minds. That's it. Well, after this series of presentations with a lot of information, we thought it is good for you to connect with 2 or 3 students of ours who have followed to a good extent whatever we talked about till now, and their careers speak of what they've done earlier to get to this level. So they graduated last year, 3 of them. I'm going to introduce to you Suhas, Arpita, and Vijay, and they are few of our highly charged up students who did meticulous projects, innovations all through the 4 years, and you will hear from them directly. We thought instead of we telling you, it's good that you connect with them better. So now I would invite Suhas Kate to please spend 5 minutes and tell our students about his journey starting from first year, and also where he is now, how is he employed, and so on. Thank you, Suhas.
Yeah, good afternoon. I hope I'm audible.
Video if you can.
Sir, I don't think my video could be turned on. I don't have the thing right now.
Imtiaz, could you help us?
No. I mean, I don't have the webcam available right now.
No.
So,
I'm not talking about presentation. You don't have a webcam. Okay, that's fine. You can talk.
yeah, okay. Okay, so I hope I'm audible. So,
yes, very much.
Okay, like Dean sir said, I'm a 2020 graduate from Dayananda Sagar University. I'm currently working in Nokia Networks in the 5G team. So yeah, so the 4 years I've spent in DSU, so it has been really incredible for me, and it has opened up a lot of paths for me. So I'm here just to share my experience on how it was and how has the college helped me to get where I am, and how has it motivated me in different ways in order to reach where I am today. So right from the first year, there was a few internships arranged in the college itself. So one of the internships that was arranged after the first year, it was done by Dean sir himself. So initially I was part of that, where we created a few projects. So we made a few projects. So one of them was a robot project. So that was like the starting point for our for my career. So that is where I started learning technology and started learning a few things. And with all of this, my CGPA has also helped me to get where I am. But CGPA is not the only thing that gets you where you are. It acts like a gateway, basically, in order for you to get to different internships and probably even get for companies and give interviews and things. And the other thing which helped me is the hackathons which have attended. So I've been part of 2 Smart India hackathon finals. So one was the hardware edition and one was the software edition. And the other things which helped me was basically trying to get different internships. So, like Jasma ma'am was telling, so I was in the Derby. I was working for a company in Derby during my second year. So I mean that was my first exposure to the outside industry and how different startups or different companies work. So that is where I started picking up a few things, and the main thing which I would say is the skills, skill development is extremely important. So getting the right skills and understanding new technologies and finding your interest. So that is exactly which will take you to different places. So even for my Nokia internship, which I got, so prior to that, there is this Nokia University collaboration which Dayananda Sagar has. So I was lucky to be part of that, in which we were able to develop an augmented reality project. So that augmented reality project gave a lot of exposure as it helped me connect with Nokia employees and also the management of Nokia. And we also had the so we also were able to work on the Microsoft HoloLens, in which we were able to use different augmented reality and virtual reality techniques in order to get things to the get virtual things to the physical world. And after that, different courses like the ML courses have helped me in order to get the internship. And so that's my path. So from which I have got into the company now, and I'm working for it as a DevOps engineer as of now. So yeah, so I would like to end by saying that yeah, engineering will basically is basically a gateway, or yeah, a path which will open up your career and will give you a lot of opportunities. So all the best to everyone, and just grab your opportunities whenever you get it. And that's it from my side. Thank you.
Wonderful, Suhas. Thank you so much. Very well said. Engineering degree certificate is just a great way, and what you do beyond that is extremely important. And the results are shown, whatever you are today. Wonderful. Thanks for taking your time off from your office and talking to our students. Now, can I ask Arpita to please join?
Yes, sir. Hello?
Yeah, we are able to hear you, Arpita.
Okay. So I think I'll speak a little bit longer than Suhas. So I'm Arpita Ganesh. I graduated in 2020 and I currently work at Mercedes-Benz Research and Development India. Like I was a biology student in my 11th and 12th and I joined computer science engineering at Dayananda Sagar. And the first day I attended my computer programming lab, I went back home crying, saying I don't know anything and I won't be able to do it. But by the end of engineering, I had 5 job opportunities and I currently work at Mercedes, like I said. And I think I owe all of it, or at least most of it, to the faculties and the facilities at DSU. This is not to just impress you, but it's a fact. And I have a CGPA of 9.3. It like a lot of people will tell you that marks do not matter, it's the knowledge that you own. It's true, it's definitely true, but your marks, like Suhas said, it's a gateway. You need your marks because it's a representation of your dedication and hard work, and it's something that no one can take away from you. And your CGPA will definitely matter when you sit for your placements 4 years down the lane, or if you're going to apply for your higher studies as well. It definitely shows your caliber, and like, so just maintain a good CGPA. Even when companies come for placements, they expect you to have a certain CGPA to be eligible to attend their placements as well. And it's also important that you maintain a discipline, because in today's world we all know it's very easy to get off track and like move apart from our goals. But like all that won't help you in the long run. So you need to have dedication and some discipline to stay concentrated and focused to where you want to get to. And while we are doing our studies and all of that, it's equally important to have some experience as well in terms of practicality. So I personally got to work on a lot of projects as a part of DSU under the guidance of teachers from all departments. Just because I was a computer science student, it didn't mean that I have to stick to that. Teachers from electronics, mechanical, everyone helped us to build projects. I worked on Android apps, I worked on robotics, and I even got to publish a paper in AICTC 2019. And with Suhas, I was also a part of the Nokia University collaboration, and we got to work on augmented and mixed reality. And it was an amazing experience, actually. We did it under the guidance of Dean Sir himself. And at Nokia, we got to meet people from such vast fields, and it was such a great exposure for us. And I think that was my first exposure to the corporate world, and it really helped me prepare for the job I am doing right. And we also won the competition at Nokia Innovation Day 2019 for our project. We basically had to explain the Nokia 5G system with the help of augmented reality. And there are a lot of hackathons that happen inside DSU and as well as outside DSU. I was a part of Smart India Hackathon 2020 Software Edition and Technovation at DSU, which happens in-house. DSU in itself conducts a lot of workshops and conferences where you can volunteer, learn, and meet people. It's important to communicate and meet people so that you get an idea of what you want to do. And this is just to tell you that DSU is a platform, and no matter how small your idea is, the faculties here will really help you, and they'll treat you like your friends. But it's of course necessary to maintain that respect towards them and have that good attitude in you, because you step outside the world, people will first judge you based on how you present yourself or how good you are as a human being before anything else. And those internship that happens at DSU every year, there's so many ideas there that you get to explore, you get to choose what you want to do, and you get to learn. Yes, so and there's a lot of guidance and learnings definitely at DSU. And as a student, and the most important thing that we have to do is put in efforts and make use of the resources, because the teachers in themselves put in a lot of effort so that we get to where we are. And to get a job, the placement department plays an immense role. The trainings that they conduct each year, and the amount of hard work as an institute that they put in to ensure that we are secure with our future is something you definitely won't find anywhere else. And my friends and I have spent days and nights working in the innovation labs that Sanjay sir just spoke about. And we also 3D printed one of our robots for a project demo at Nokia. And I think that just tells you how much opportunities DSU in itself provides. And it's not to impress you, it's the truth that I'm telling you, because you are in one of the most safest hands, and just make use of the opportunities you have. And definitely no one will ever stop you from learning. You can always approach anyone and they'll always help you. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, wonderful, Arpita. I think the best thing is I've worked with your group so much in detail. I liked your inquisitive nature, and the best part is the attitude. I think if I call you at 11 in the night and say, can you please do this work, you would finish and send me at 11:30. So thank you. I mean, it was your wonderful students and you are the ambassadors. Can I ask Vijay now, to Vijay Zindal, to just spend 5 minutes with our students?
Yes, sir. Yes, sure. First of all, I would like to thank Dean sir for giving me the opportunity to speak with you all. I'm Vijay. I also graduated along with Suhas and Arpita in the year 2020. Currently, I'm working with a startup, and with startup curriculum comes a lot of responsibility and hard work. And that's what I learned from DSU, because since the beginning of my engineering, we've been working on a lot of projects with teams and all. So we always had to spend a lot of time and energy and work to get to where we are. DSU, one second, I think.
Vijay, I think there is some mic problem.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Vijay, there is some break in the voice. Now we are able to hear you.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, I was saying most of the things were covered by Suhas and Arpita, as they told us about the various internships and projects that are conducted at DSU, and also the vast amount of opportunities that you get at DSU from all over the city.
Your voice is breaking, Vijay.
Hello.
Are you there, Vijay?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
There's some
My
break in the
network is not
voice.
stable. Yes. Hello.
Yeah, we are able to hear you.
Yeah. So yes, I'll start with how the first year began. So with most of our first and second years, we get to experience from all the engineering fields. That is, we get to work on mechanical, we get to work on electricals, we get to work on computer science. So those 2 years are really important because that is where you get to diversify yourself and learn about various kind of fields that you can implement yourself in. As Jasmine told us that it's not only about the field that you are focused on or the field that you've taken, but it's the other fields where you can implement yourself. Let's say you're taking computer science, but it doesn't mean you cannot go and work into electrical, because finally they come together, because it's not just computers that you have to work on. Computers come from electricals. So I have worked on a lot of projects which involve both electrical and mechanical and also computer science, obviously. So initially when we started out, after the first year, we received the offer from Dean sir to work on internship. So we had regular interviews from Dean sir and Chandra sir, where we were interviewed on how we were able to do the projects and everything. So there we worked on building a robot, and I was in team with Suhas. So there we had to work on a lot of electrical stuff, which I have never worked on before. But we got a lot of guidance from Dean sir, and to help us out, he was there to provide us opportunities to get into various fields. Later on, I also went on to a hackathon in Andhra Pradesh, which was organized by Andhra government and Berkeley University, where we were supposed to kind of build the application for agriculture field, and we came first in that too. Later on, I went along to Nokia, that is the university collaboration project, which I did with Suhas and Arpita into augmented reality, and that was a really good experience. All along, I would like to say that there are plenty of opportunities, but you need to grab them. I would like to tell you that hold on to Dinsa, because he is always going to give you a lot of opportunities, and you just need to follow all the faculties and whatever they say, because they know more than you. All the best for your career and enjoy the 4 years. Don't just get into studies, be a lot into theory. I mean, you need to study, but be a lot more practical, because practicality is important more than theory. I would like to finish this. All the best with your career.
Thank you, Suhas, Vijay, and Arpita. I think you could connect to students much better than what we do. I think you are the same age group and you connect better. And one thing is very true. Your voice was very, equivocal. Keep your eyes open for opportunities around you and the attitude. Develop a good attitude. This combination is going to see us through. So thank you. Thank you so much for taking your time off from your office and spending some time with our students. So nice of you. Okay. I'm sure the last 2 hours were quite heavy, completely filled with the information. And we would like to keep it light for the next half an hour before we close it. And we have a lot of clubs, technical clubs as well as the cultural clubs. And there is a faculty in charge for each of the clubs. I think we have requested the club heads to just give us just a 5-minute on the what is the club activity and how you can associate. Later we'll tell you the means to register for these clubs and keep going. You even during pandemic also you can keep continuing. It's not that only after you come back you have to work on the clubs. And the whole of Saturdays, most part of Saturdays we will dedicate for the clubs. And regarding the technical clubs, I would request Dr. Radhika to talk about the Asteria Club.
Thank you very much, Dean sir. Am I audible?
Yes, sure.
Okay, I'll just quickly share a short presentation. Yeah. Is this seen? Is the presentation visible, sir?
Yeah, it is. It is. It is.
Okay. So this is the Observational Astronomy and Space Science Club of DSU, Asteria, which means a starry one. And I am the faculty in charge, Dr. Radhika from the Physics Department. And the supporting faculties are Professor Hariyara from Computer Science and Dr. Theodore from Electronics. We also have active presence of Mr. Nishit, who is a physics lab instructor. And usually, obviously, this is a students club, it's not a faculty club. So for that reason, per year, we have few students as the coordinators. So there is an overall coordinator, and then for each year, fourth, third, and second year, we have, as of now, we have student coordinators. And from new people, the first years, we will be choosing very soon the coordinators. And we also have alumni coordinator from those who have already passed out. So we have the 2019 passed out student who is in charge of the alumni members. And we also have a few past coordinators, Jay and Amrita from EC. So basically the coordinators you can see it's a mix of all the branches which are here. And I just want to stress one year before going in that the second year, the present second year coordinator Tanmay Sharma, who is very much interested in not just in software, but he is also interested in astronomy. So what he does is he he attends all possible workshops, anything related to astronomy, and even there, wherever there is an application of programming like Python and everything. So it's not necessary that you have to be a science student to know about astronomy. So the club was inaugurated in 2018 by the two ISRO scientists, two eminent ISRO scientists, Dr. Sita and Dr. Girish. You can see it on the right-hand side. And we had the Dean, Dr. Srinivas, along with chairmen and faculties and other students present. And the major part of the club is a telescope, which is an 8-inch telescope. It's a Dobsonian Newtonian reflector telescope, through which, obviously, we had inauguration in March 2019 by Mr. Rohan Premchandra Sagar, who is a member of the Board of Governors. And through which we are able to, through this telescope, we are able to view moon. You can see a very clear view of the moon, the craters and everything. And also different planets like Jupiter, Venus, Mars, all those we have seen through it. So mostly what happens is the student coordinators are trained on how to use the telescope, and a senior coordinator obviously trains a junior coordinator, and then the legacy gets passed on. And recently we have included solar filters so that we can view sun also during the day. And there is also a 3 times Barlow lens, which is helpful for better magnification so that you can see more details of the planets. Now, coming on to one more important aspect of the club, that is a visit to research organizations or observatories. So one visit we had was to the UR Rao Satellite Center of ISRO in the year 2018. And the scientists there had explained in detail about different satellites, how different satellites and launch vehicles work. And the students were able to see the Chandrayaan-2 orbiter, rover, and lander. The final tests were going on. They were able to see all those. And recently, I would say this was early 2020, before the COVID situation, the students had a visit to the Vainabapu Observatory, which is in Kaulu. You can see all the students. This is our alumni coordinator, even he joined. And we have even the faculties with us. And another major part is different invited talks. So different scientists from different research institutes and organizations, they come and address the students. So most of the time it's a full jam-packed gallery, which we get almost 150 to 160 students participating there, and many obviously standing outside because there is no space inside. It comes to that situation. So we had talks on stellar evolution by Dr. Girish, observational basis of observational astronomy by Dr. Sita, she's over here, that's Dr. Girish here. And then we had Dr. Sri Kumar from ISRO, who's a Satish Dhawan professor now. He spoke about mainly on lunar and planetary science, and he actually presented the Chandrayaan-2 initial results first time at DSU, before it even came out in the press. And then we have Professor Ajit from the ICTS, International Center for Theoretical Science in Bangalore. He talked about gravitational waves. So now, obviously, we are in this pandemic era, so we have moved online, and we are right now there on YouTube and Instagram. So we have an astronomy club channel, DSU SOE Astronomy Club. So with this, we have initiated public lecture series, and the first lecture was in October 2020 by Professor Varun from IIT Bombay on electromagnetic counterparts of gravitational wave sources. So in the coming months, we are looking forward to a few more public lecture series so that students from DSU and outside DSU can also participate. So please do visit these YouTube and Instagram pages. And there are also student competition. The first one was a logo design competition. And this is Mr. Dilip Gowda, who is the winner of the logo design competition. He designed that logo, which I put in the first page, the exterior logo. And he was, along with the certificate, he was awarded the 3D model of the Chandrayaan lander, Chandrayaan-2 lander. And this 3D model was developed at the DSU Autodesk Innovation Lab. And in addition, during this pandemic time, during this online time, we have we conducted one astrophotography competition called as a stereography. There was obviously, because most of the times it was cloudy, we didn't get good submissions. So we have given participation certificate for whoever submitted their photos. So, and I want to end with this saying that astronomy for the time being now in an online, Asteria for the time being in an online situation. You can, what I would suggest is you can look into the sky. If your sky is clear in the evenings, look towards the southwest post sunset, and you will see a very nice phenomena happening. So we are in this particular time here that Jupiter and Saturn are coming close, and it will almost look very bright in the evening. So 21st December is the day we are looking forward to. Post the COVID situation, we will be able to show you the different events with telescope. And obviously, whenever the public lecture series are there, we will inform you. We request who are interested to join, and we will very soon let you know how to join the club. So yeah, Asteria has been continuing even during the pandemic. So yeah, thank you so much. So yeah, I hand over to Dean sir.
Thank you, Dr. Adhika. Yeah, friends, we have excellent researchers on campus. I think we are very fortunate to have very core researchers who focus a lot on the research activity, and they make research as a fun activity too. So is Dr. Pushpamala there?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Just please take 5 minutes to explain about your quick IEEE activities.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. Sir, am I audible?
Yes, you are. Yeah.
And screen?
Yes,
visible.
Yeah.
Yes. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to DSU. We have this IEEE club at DSU. How IEEE is acting as a differentiator at DSU, I would like to introduce to some of those things. So 2 things I would like to tell you what is IEEE. IEEE is something like a global entity over which all over the globe you have around 4 lakh.
Pushpamala, a bit louder, please. Bit louder.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All over, sir, am I loud enough?
It's very good. It's good now. It's good. Yeah.
Okay. All over the globe, we have around 4,25,000 members with various technical societies. Technical societies are those things of your area of interest, like artificial intelligence, machine learning, blockchain, electronics, and so circuit society, and all such things. And there are several articles which are also published, and those articles are covered under the IEEE Explore digital library, which we have at DSU, which we have subscribed to at DSU. Now, regarding what is IEEE and how you can be a part of it. So if you become an IEEE member, you will be a part of the world's largest community for technology professionals. You will be able to network. You will be presented with resources, opportunities, and sometimes discounts also. So there are various resources for IEEE. We have webs, news, web TV programs, publications, ebooks, educational resources, all under the IEEE banner. Another thing I would like to tell you is we also have the IEEE app. You can download it onto your mobile and you can keep yourself updated with respect to the technologies. And what are the other things IEEE gives you? IEEE will provide you opportunities to expand your personal network. Now, as we have seen, we have spoken about from the morning, you've seen about academics, that is, what are your degrees, and the next thing you have spoken about how to develop your skill, that is through internships. The third concept is how you're going to build your personality and leadership. IEEE is one such platform which will enable you to build your personality and leadership. Now, again, with respect to resources in IEEE, you will be having the Spectrum magazine, IEEE Spectrum magazine, which will give you the updated technological information. I spoke to you about IEEE Digital Library. We also have this IEEE Potential magazine, Proceedings, IEEE Access, IEEE.tv. They're all various entities of IEEE which you can access. Now, another thing is you have something known as IEEE job site. You can post your resume over there, and based on your interest, the IEEE networking team which is already amongst your network area, they will look into your resume, and if you are covering their area of interest, they will definitely give you an opportunity. And also IEEE will give you opportunities for continuing education. For example, I can tell we had the student Suhifa Samir from 7th semester. Currently, she is a 7th semester student in electronics and communication. She's in UK now, and because of IEEE, she is doing her project in UK. In London, she is doing a project in one of the universities in London. She's got that opportunity, and the teacher the instructor who was hosting her is an IEEE member. We got in touch with him, and he has hosted us. Thanks to him. Next, we have this IEEE Resume Lab. You can build your resume and IEEE mentoring program. Suppose you want to seek some help from industry experts on some project which you are unable to complete, or on some domain where you're stuck up. Then you can approach the IEEE mentors, which is already there on the IEEE website. And definitely everybody is going to guide you. So IEEE Collaborative Professional Connections Network, you can build your professionals, you can build conference connections while attending conference. I would definitely suggest, since you're in the first semester, you attend a conference, one or two conference in the first and second semesters. You'll know what is a conference. Then in the third and fourth semesters, you try to develop or build some technical content such that you can get conference publications. So imagine you're attending, you have first to eighth semester. If you attend conference in each semester, you'll be having 8 conferences on your hand as an attendee. And on top of that, if you start writing some technical content, gaining some knowledge from the conferences, shortlisting your area of interest, working towards the area, and if you can write some technical articles, in that case, if you write from third semester, you'll be having 8 conferences with you and 6 technical articles with you. So IEEE will assist you in all those things, and that will be definitely a differentiator in your resume when you apply for higher opportunity, higher studies and other your job opportunities as such. And one more thing, what is IEEE mostly interested is you're learning something from the technology. You're using your technology. You have to give back to the community. What you have learned, you have to give back to the community. So how you're using technology for the community is another aspect where you can work from IEEE. And for this, we have a special interest group, site group. So once you're a member of site group, you can work towards giving up for doing something for the society. So IEEE student membership. Now we have a student branch at DSU, IEEE student branch, and this provides a platform and opportunities for members to help them develop professionally and also get themselves identified in any field of interest. So basically, I can tell outside of your classroom, IEEE will help you in leadership, communication, networking, and team building. And all over the globe, IEEE conducts some events. You can get recognized through those events. Some of those events for students are IEEE programming competition using C, and we also have IEEE mobile app development contest, for which you can see the award money is $3,000, $2,000, and some third prize is not single Apple Watch. You'll have some 20 to 30 Apple Watches that is being given out. But the main drawback over here is many of them don't participate itself. So participation is a great thing. You have to participate to get networked. And we have this extreme programming competition. I told it's like C programming, and again you have similar watches, US dollars and awards as such. And many of our IEEE students have participated in DSU for this programming competition also. And also we have this IEEE 2021. Okay, next year will be 2021 day. So in IEEE day, what happens is you can, if you are interested in photography and video contesting, you can shoot a photograph or you can build a video and post it in the IEEE website. The advantage of this is many of them will be able to see your video and you'll get thousands of likes on your video. And also you'll be competing. If your video or your photograph is quite good enough, you'll be able to win one award also for yourself as well as for DSU. And there are some other competitions like social media competition where you're going to build the website or build a DSU website, IEEE DSU website, and you can you can apply for those awards. Epics in IEEE site, these are all other things. And also again, under IEEE site, there are some student project funds which is being given. And last year in DSU, 2 such projects were selected. Currently, one project is also, we have also applied one project that will also be selected. But not apart from selecting, DSU won the first prize in the project, and we got the first prize was around $12,000. And each project was funded around $5,000 to $10,000. So 2 projects got 10,000 funding along with 12,000 of prize money also. So that's a very good thing in your career. You can write in your resume that we have won a project award, we have built the project and we have won this award. Next is we have collaborative spectrum and all these things. These are all the various opportunities that IEEE is going to provide for you. Now, apart from this, what can give you for building up your leadership skills? What IEEE as a student branch gives you to build leadership skills? Now, under IEEE student branch, we have these various positions: IEEE branch chair, IEEE vice chair, secretary, treasurer, counselor, program committee, publicity, member committee, finance committee. You also have site committee. We also have women in engineering, technology and entrepreneurship management committee. So there are different committees. You can be a part of this committee. Imagine that you're being the student chair of DSU IEEE branch, and you will be connected to all over Karnataka as the student branch chair from DSU. You'll be recognized as that. And next, you'll also be recognized at all India level as a student branch chair from DSU if you are doing very good activities at DSU and if DSU is recognized. Well, in this aspect, I can tell you that when we started IEEE, the first chair, Abhishek was the first chair. He is recognized at all India level. Because of his volunteering at all India level, DSU has been nominated to get one award this year for volunteering activities. So there are many such things which will help to build your leadership skills. You can connect with people from all over the globe. You can connect, imagine speaking to a CEO from Keysight Technologies who's building your CROs. Imagine speaking to someone like Andy Chen, who's a TEMS president. He's from USA. So there are people such like that. We also did one event where our student branch, DSU, and student branches from Peru, Panama, Australia, all coordinated and they interacted. So that is, we are giving you also an international platform for you. So these are, again, you can also organize technical events, technical fest. We also have field trips and industrial visits once in a while. You can be active in all such things. You can also interact with the section. That's what I told. You can interact at the state level. You can also interact at the country level. You can also interact internationally. IEEE will provide you for all such opportunities with sufficient mentoring and support. That's all. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Dean, sir?
Yeah, thanks, Dr. Pushpamala, for showing a lot of opportunities for IEEE related activities. We just have another few minutes. I'll just request Dr. Ramkumar to talk about the latest, which is the aero modeling. And please take 5 minutes, sir, to tell about your club.
Yeah, thank you. Sir, good afternoon. On behalf of Aerospace Department in School of Engineering, my hearty welcome to all the students. It's a great honor to start the new semester today. My name is Ram Kumar. I'm heading the Department of Aerospace Engineering. And again, I'm kind of the coordinator for the Aero Club called as the Alatas. Alatas is a Latin word which has a meaning of winged. So our aim is to give wings to you, wings to your thoughts. So whatever you, our major motto is to make you more, think big. So that's the motto for running this club. Even though it is a aerospace club, but we don't limit the entry to the aerospace students alone. It's not that way. Whoever is interested, they can join with us, and they can. It's a kind of the hobby building. As a part of the this club, we give more priority for the fun. We believe that learning can be happened through fun. So we try to have the more fun activities, and through that we encourage the students to learn more. To just give you kind of the glance, what are the different activities what we did. Let me share my report, small report. I will very quickly go through. Yeah, hopefully you are able to see my desk. Yeah, these are, yeah, by the way, this club is run by the students. It is run, planned and executed, everything by the students. There are many students, you can see the student coordinators. Along with that, we have some faculty staff who can coordinate and support them. Okay, these are some of the activities what we did during the last 2 semesters. We started with the freshers welcome party. Then you can see the next one is on the workshop on gliders. As I mentioned, it's more a kind of the fun. I will just show you some pictures over those things. Then we had conducted some talks on the drones and its applications. People came with their models, drone models. We invited from the industry and other institutes. So people came from the other institute, other places, and they came with their drone models. And we had a very great fun time during that time. They have demonstrated their drones, how they work and all. And then we conducted a Pyramid Valley trip. Basically, it's mainly for the mental relaxation and the yoga training, along with the social cause. We went to the Pyramid Valley, and there we planted the many saplings there. So again, it's mainly to build the team spirit among the students. Then we conducted the parent meet, again, as a part of the Aero Club. Then we have conducted the DSU talent search, and we conducted the project-based learning. And then we had a small invited talk from the from the abroad. Actually, the resource came from the abroad, and he has spoken about the trends in the aerodynamic test facility business. And in February, during the February, we all went to the IASC Open Day. You all know from the March, we got stuck with the Corona. We couldn't do much, but otherwise, these are some of the activities which gives you kind of the glance what kind of the activities we do in the part of the Alatas. Yeah, I just to show you some pictures. This is the Freshers Day. We invited a guest from the NAL, and he has talked on the drone section. Yeah, you can see the drone display here. As I mentioned, we conducted a drone day there. Then people from industry and other institute, they came with their own model, and they have demonstrated their drones. This is he is a person, resource person we invited from the industry, and he came with his drone. It's a kind of the agriculture drone. It's a big drone actually. And it's a good interaction. We encourage the interactions among the students and the student to the resource. This is a kind of thing. Yeah, this is the gliders show. As I mentioned again, we always run all these club activities with a lot of fun. So it's a kind of the hands-on workshop for the glider. We don't have only aerospace students. We have the students from the CSE, ECE. It's open for everyone. So at the end of the day, we made all the students to make their own models and test their models, and they feel as it's a kind of the achievement for them. So that's the idea. That's the motto we like to. This is again kind of the this is the good experience for us on the Pyramid Valley. As I mentioned, we went along with a good team, along with the small saplands there, and we planted many saplants there. This is a kind of the memories for us. This is where we want to encourage the team activities, team team dynamics, how to learn from each other. So this is what we do. Maybe it's very quickly. We have conducted the parental meeting also along with the students. Yeah, some memories. Again, DSU Talent Search. This is also run by the students. Yearly, we used to conduct the talent search. We invite the students from the +1, +2, and we give the kind of the 1-2 days training and ask them to make the models. So all these are the models prepared by the +1, +2 students. These are the students who came from the different schools nearby. It's kind of the small competition we do. Then they exhibit their talent. Actually, we give the training, and at the end of the day, we ask them to make their models. So again, as I mentioned, keep telling you the same thing. We promote learning through fun activities, more with the hands-on. These are the kind of the project-based learnings we promote through the club activities. Along with that, as I mentioned, some senior people, they came from the abroad and they have given the technical talks on the present day scenarios. This is a kind of another memory for us. IISc Open Day. We all went to the IISc Bangalore. There we spent 1 day. We went to the different labs and we got, we tried to see whatever we are interested. There are so many things there, and we tried to spend 1 day there. Yeah, that's all about from our side. Honestly speaking, we stopped at this moment because of the COVID. Basically, we try more with the pupils' interactions. Yeah, down the line, we are trying with the online mode. So till now, it's more on the offline. We used to join together and have fun. Now we are trying to go for the online mode. And every year, every semester, we used to publish the calendar from our department regarding the events. So based on the events, anyone can join, anyone can interact with us. I'm looking forward to meet you in person, and probably short time we all will meet and have fun. Thanks a lot, and once again, a warm welcome to each one of you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Yeah. Can you please release the screen?
Yes, sir.
Dr. Shaila?
Yes, sir.
Please take 5 minutes because we have overshot the time. I request you to
okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, one and all. I welcome the first year students to DSU. It's a great honor to start the first year from today. I'm Dr. Shaila, faculty coordinator for CSI Club and associate professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Dayananda Sagar University. Computer Society of India, CSI Club, is the first and the largest body of computer professionals in India. It's March 1965 for the few computer professionals and has grown national and international level. Currently, Mr. Ram Krishna Vyas is the president of CSI. It has got various visions and missions. Computer Society of India, actually it's a non-profit professional society, and it has been emerged to meet the exchange views and information, learn, and to share the ideas. The wide spectrum of members is committed to the advancement of theory and practices of computer science, engineering and technology streams, science and engineering, information processing, and other arts and science domains. So CSI facilitates in various activities like research, knowledge sharing, then learning and career enhancement among all categories of IT professionals. CSI also inspires, nurtures, and assists students to integrate into the in IT community, and it percolates benefits of IT advancements to all sections of Indian society. It has got other global affiliations like International Federation for Information Processing. It has affiliated with Southeast Asia Regional Computer Confederation. So every year, SARC will conduct the young scientists and young coding test for the students, and it is a partner of IEEE Computer Society, and it has got MOUs with Springer for publications and conferences. It has got MOUs with project management institutes and computer professional associations with Myanmar. The membership services goes with divisional activities, wherein it has got huge divisions which are coordinated by the chairman of each division. Technical activities, the society is divided into 5 divisions as listed below. The CSI has the mechanism of SIG group, that is special interest group, in order to take up the research, promotion and dissemination activities for selected domains, both established and emerging. SIGs are organized on selected domains of significant academic, research, industry, and societal importance. There are various SIG groups, such as with respect to various domains in terms of big data analytics, SIG human computing, SIG e-agriculture, SIG information security, SIG cyber forensics, etc. So, in continuation with other activities, it has also got distinguished consultants with the present government's thrust on developing smart cities and to make the Indian initiative. There is a need for experts who can share their expertise with different enterprises and startups in various domains. So CSI has abundant pool of talent with our members and fellows and who have contributed to the growth of IT industries. So CSI makes up the consultant services and offers it across different regions and across different areas. It is in need of the student support. So the publications by the students can be done in various ways through CSI journals, CSI Adhyayan, CSI Communications. This is CSI Communications is a monthly magazine wherein the students can present their research articles in terms of magazines. So Dayananda Sagar University is a student chapter for CSI since 2016. And here are the following faculty coordinator for CSI DSU student chapter. I myself and Dr. Professor Shweta Ladakati. You can approach any one of us if you want to become the member of CSI club. Currently, 2,000 plus students are benefited through the CSI membership in Dayananda Sagar University. We conduct various activities under CSI DSU student chapter every year. So every semester goes with the following activities such as workshops, FDPs, tech talks, and every year we also go with student project awards. So far we have conducted 35 plus workshops in various domains like image processing, machine learning and its applications, data, Python tools, all these things we are going to take up the hands-on workshops with the students, and even FDPs are also going to be conducted, and tech talks from various expertise from the various IT domains, and student project awards will be national and international wide. So this is all about the CSI club, and I expect the same support from the first year students, and looking forward, you can also visit www.csi.org for more details in order to join the CSI club. So thank you all.
Thank you, Dr. Shaila. It's very useful since we have a big number of computer science students.
Yes, sir.
Of course, the other specialization also. You will have a good lot of students showing interest. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Is Dr. Vinayak Hemadri there?
Sir, I'm here.
Yeah, as the last one, the technical one, there's a very interesting SAE club. They've done a lot of interesting projects. So I request Dr. Vinayak Hemadri to take 5 minutes. He's an associate professor in mechanical engineering.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I request Shaila ma'am to unshare her screen.
Sir, namaste, sir.
Ma'am, Imtiaz sir, can you allow me to share the screen? Yeah, now I think, yeah. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, I'll continue. Thank you, sir, for the opportunity provided. It is my pleasure to introduce our student collegiate club, SAE, Society of Automotive Engineers, a very vibrant club, you can say. So it is a club of mobility engineers. Okay, and it is a very interdisciplinary club, which includes mobility on road, off road, as well as air mobility, as well as marine mobility also. Okay, it has around 150,000 members all over the world, very recognized body, and which includes the entrepreneurs, which includes the managers, and which includes the students, as well as the academicians, as well as the faculties. Very one of the most important club, and we are proud to, as a department of mechanical engineer, we are hosting this club, and we are proud to host this particular club. And of course, it is not restricted to only mechanical engineering. It is an interdisciplinary club. Okay, we are, our membership is open for all the students, and we expect all the students to take part in this club activities as actively. This is the prime concern of this particular club. As I have told you, SAE India, we are affiliated to SAE India, and earlier, it is affiliated to SAE International. So SAE India is founded in 1994. It's an affiliated society of international registered in non-profit engineering and scientific society, dedicated to the advancement of mobility and in community of India. It has a very holistic purpose of helping the mobility services to improve their efficiency, to reduce the pollution, to reduce the vibration, and a lot of aspects related to mobility engineering. As I told you, it includes every type of mobility, not only restricted to only land mobility. It is concerned with offline mobility. It is concerned with air mobility. So even aerospace students can also actually participate in this club activities. There are so many events hosted by this particular club, which are concentrated or which are concentric about aerospace engineering. As you can see, SAE organizes international meetings, exhibitions related to design, manufacture, total life cycle technology for the automotive, aerospace, off-highway, truck and buses, fuels, lubricants, and even noise and vibration also, and other related mobility industries. These events bring engineers and technical experts from around the world together to share information at the network. This is very, very important. As my predecessor spoke, that overall growth is very, very important. At present, the first orientation program where you are standing, and after completion of your 4 years degree, where you will be standing, that is very, very important. All these activities nurture to the overall growth of a student. So it can be SAE club, it can be IEEE club, and other clubs maintained by faculties. This definitely help you in improving your overall personality growth. And that way, you have to take use of these club activities, and you can improve your technical ability, you can improve your skill, you can improve your leadership qualities, and what is called as concurrent engineering. The very, very important, you have to coordinate with different groups. That is very, very important. And these club activities inculcate all these activities, all these qualities in a student, so that when he completes his 4 years degree, he will become a true manager with sound technical knowledge, with good managerial skills, And this is the benefit of joining any club. I'm not speaking of SA club only, any club activity related to a collegiate activity, collegiate centered. Okay. Yeah. You can see the student-centric activities. As you know, SA India hosts a number of activities. It is mentioned in their site also. So Baja India, it is also SA India. It is also called Baja India. It's an all-terrain vehicle. The Skill India program and TIFAN, a society, societal impact-based program called TIFAN India. I'll brief you about the TIFAN in my coming slides. And Supra SA, it is racing cars. Okay, it is related to racing cars. And efficient cycle, that is briefly called as FE cycle. It's a hybrid powertrain which helps the poor people. If you go to northern part of India where people drive their cycles for livelihood. So how to improve their efficiency of the cycle by means of hybrid collaboration with some drive as well as with manual mode of transmission. It has definitely helped a particular set of society to earn a better their livelihood by less physical effort. This is very, very important club activity. And apart from this, we have electrifying green aspirations also. So we have a very important activity called REEV, okay, organized by SA Bangalore chapter. And all these activities play a very, very vital role in improving one's growth, the students' growth in any club activity, and helps you to enhance their interdisciplinary knowledge. I'm not speaking of a knowledge related to mechanical field, electrical field. You will come across people and students with different sectors, different industry-oriented people, and you will understand what is the benefit of joining these activities. And as my main aim is to discuss about the DSU SA Student Collegiate Club. It's an interdisciplinary club, as I told you. Students from all the branches of engineering are members of this particular club. At present, you can see that. Yeah. We are having around total 150 students as our club members, and the patronage and guidance, Chairman and Vice Chairman DSI, Dayananda Sagar Group of Institutes, Vice Chancellor Dayananda Sagar University, Dean School of Engineering, and Chairman of my Department of Mechanical Engineering help us and they guide us in driving this particular club and its activities. Even we get financial funding also from Dayananda Sagar Management. And faculty members, we are roped in a number of vibrant faculties. They are good in different areas. Professor Ram Mohan, newly joined, and Dr. Manish Misra, Dr. Sandeep, and Mr. Deepak. And as Sir, Sanjay Chitnis Sir, as well as Dean Sir spoke about different innovation incubation centers, we have support from Autodesk Innovation Lab. Mr. Vinayak will be supporting us in this regard. And Bosch Rexroth Lab, Automation Lab by Ms. Sudhadipti. And DSU activities. And we have participated in a club activity called TIFAN, stands for Technology Innovation Forum for Agricultural Nurturing. It is targeted to solve farming challenges using mechanized solutions. The previous 3 versions of this was themed at self-propelled onion harvester, a very big societal impact-based student club activity. It provides a platform for connecting the bright and prosperous engineering talent available in the country with real-life challenges of agriculture sector. Definitely a very good initiative by SA India. All other events like Supra SA and Baha SA, we like very, very fascinating and very, very, you can say, very, very bright kind of activities. The activity of SA which directly touches the society is TIFAN SA, and we are proud that our previous 3-year students have participated in this activity, and we have contributed a lot to this particular activity. Through this program, students from engineering, agricultural colleges across India will participate in providing innovative solutions towards product design and development. Ultimately, every idea should lead to product design. The main aim of this activity is to develop a product. And so many industries like John Deere and others, Autodesk have the sponsors for this particular event. And you can, to move further, we have different versions, and we have given different names to our individual clubs, like which has participated in TIFAN. The Techie Tribe, this is the version, 2017-18 students participated into this. Turbo Wolf, 2018-19 students have participated, and this year Magisto Messis. These are the names given to the TIFAN clubs by our students. And this year we have cleared virtual rounds. Unfortunately, because of COVID situations, it could not move further, but we are expecting a virtual final round in recent future. And Turbo Wolf has gained a great achievement as far as Tiffin SA Club activity is concerned. I'll just show you some pics of these events. Yeah, these are the pics developed. You know, entire thing is developed by our students. It is CAD modeled. Initially, they have conceived the project. They have modeled it. They have analyzed it using our in our labs only. Then the students gone to the workshop and they have developed, fabricated this vehicle, and they have tested it, and everything is in-house. Everything is done in-house. And just to feather to cap of our club activity, our students have participated in Tiffin 2019, wherein a field test was carried out. A lot of challenges are involved. It is very, very thrilling experience. For small breakages, small misfunctioning of the particular drive or anything, you have to run and you have to immediately repair it. A lot of challenges are involved. That is the real life exposure to a particular problem. And we have won as I told you, awards and cash prizes. We have won a cash prize of 20,000 rupees. We are number one in marketing all over India competition, and our students marketed their product very nicely. This is what ultimately, when you convince your management, the ultimate aim of technological knowledge, you have to convince your management. So that is the ultimate skill, so that you can climb the ladder, managemental ladder, hierarchy in the management. You have to convince the management that my product is worth of selling it. So this is what our students have done, and they have won first prize for marketing. You can see there. We have received the award, 20,000 rupees. And other student activities are shortly, sir. I request Dean sir to allow Professor Muttunjay Swami 2 minutes, sir, not more than this.
Can you please make it 1 minute, because
we are finishing.
We overshot the time.
Yes, sir, definitely.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
We also have ISHRE Society, and ISHRE is actually stands for Indian Society for Refrigerating, Air Conditioning and Air Conditioning Engineers. Actually, ISHRE today have more than 12,000 professionals as members, and additionally we have more than 7,500 student members. And this ISHRE actually was initiated by a group of HVAC and R professionals, and HVAC stands for heating, ventilation, air conditioning and refrigeration. And now there is a lot of scope for this field, and the students of any branch can take active part in this. And we have the ISHRE chapters in our college, and we have also conducted some guest lectures, and also students are exposed to attend some conferences, seminars, workshops throughout the country, and also they organize so many exhibitions all over the India. Our students also participated in exhibitions conducted at Bangalore in 2019, and also the society helps for placement of our students. So this is what I would like to tell from my end.
Yes.
Thank you, sir, and I wish all the best for young students.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, I know we have overshot by about 15 minutes. Our technical clubs have been very active. Not everything is, academic and project. We also have a lot of fun activities in cultural clubs. We'll just hear for about 4 or 5 minutes from 3 of our cultural club heads. They'll just tell you that a lot of dance, music, everything, there's scope for everything. Dr. Baishali, could you just take over?
Yes. Yes. Welcome to all the new students. I would not take much time. Yes. Yeah, Vinayak sir, can you please
release the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is done.
Yeah.
It is done.
Yeah. Yes. Is my screen visible?
Yes, yes.
Yes, and I'm audible, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yes. So it is, as Dean sir was telling, it is not only technical clubs that we have at DSU. We have a couple of very strong cultural clubs here, which are very vibrant and active. So the starting one is the music club, for which I, Dr. Baishali, am the faculty coordinator. I would like to give you, more than going through the slides, I will show you some pictures at the end, but I would like to give you a small, share my experience of the vibrancy of the students, who are actively participating in this club. As you all know, these Saturdays are full of these club activities, and if you come to DSU in a Saturday, you will hear so much of sound from all the classrooms, sound coming from musical instruments, some students singing somewhere, and it is a beautiful ambience that is created in the university in Saturdays. So that is the starting point of the music club. So we have I'm the coordinator for the club. I have Mr. Ravi Tej from Mechanical Department and Mrs. Kavya Shri from CS Department, who are also equally involved in the club activities. And the main idea of this club is to unleash your musical talents when you come, because in the university, all throughout the week, you'll be so stressed out with your studies, talks, workshops. There should be something where you can relieve your stress, and music club is one of them, I guess. And the activities that we do here is there are open platforms for the students to perform. We have regular performances by the students here. Whatever genre of music you are interested in, please feel this is DSU gives you a platform to unleash your musical talents here, whether it is classical or Bollywood song or drums or guitar, any genre, any Western music, all are welcome here, because it is all about music, good music. And I'll just give you a glance of what are the activities that we have planned or what we do usually. One is the in-house performance by the students, as I'm telling, and it is not only when you come to the campus. It is always open. During this pandemic time, you can have online concerts by all the students. So we have the student coordinators who can take care of these performances, and we can have it. And then there is another activity that we are going to start, is the formation of a fusion band by DSU students, where it starts with classical thing and then merges into the contemporary music. So that is something which you all, as a student participants of the club, you can take up. Then master club on the nuances of classical music and its application to film music. We all love music. Particularly film music is something which is so dear to all of us. So how classical music and its things go and add up to make very beautiful film music. That type of in-house initiatives we can have. Then we have lecture demonstrations on various aspects of music by experts from outside. Outside, we have a lot of musicians in Bangalore whom we are going to call and invite, and they can give you, they can give insights on different aspects of music. And annually, there will be a big musical concert by renowned musician from outside. So this is a big event that DSU will be hosting. And apart from these concerts, because these concerts, they imbibe so much of musical interest. Even people who are not interested, if they come and listen to those concerts, they get so motivated and they get interested in music. So if you all, I'll just show a few pictures of some activities that the students are performing here. And it's a very lovely experience. Please join the musical club if you are musically oriented. If you love music, please join. I welcome all of you to the music club. That's all. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Vaishali.
Thank you, sir.
As they say, the music is divine, whether it's Indian or Western. Any music is a divine experience. Thank you for leading the team. I'm sure we'll have more.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. I'll stop share.
Yeah, stop the share.
Yeah.
Quickly, can I request Nandini madam? She's our Abhinaya Club coordinator. Can you please quickly take us through a few of the activities?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. So I'm Nandini Rao. I'm working as assistant professor in the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. So the best part of Dayananda Sagar University is they do not just encourage you or support you in academics, you go study, you do projects. Yes, that is it. But along with that, they allow you to broaden your spectra in curricular activities, you know. So we have here our Abhinaya Club, a student club for dance, drama, and fashion show. Mainly, dance is a hidden language of soul, and it brings out one's happiness through the expressions. So we have the dance club here where we have students from classical background, Bharatanatyam. We have four students from Kathak and many boys who are very much interested in hip hop and locking popping. Okay. Here are the coordinators, Professor Ranjini from CS department, Professor Bhagavi from CS department, and myself. We have 100 plus participants as of now, but I expect more from your side now. Okay, so we provide the platform to bring out your expressions, feeling in the form of dance, drama, and even the fashion show. Okay, so we had an inaugural event during August 2019 where along with student, we faculty also had performed. We had a very joyful day. Also, we know that there are certain students, so you feel like, okay, I want to dance, I want to show my talent on the stage, but I never performed till now. Okay, please do not worry. We have our own choreographers, and we bring choreographers, external choreographers from other dance academics along with, so that they come here, they train you. Okay, so one such workshop we conducted, and this person is Mr. Yadav. He's from Harinidhi Dance Academy, and he taught some steps on Bollywood and even a complete song he had choreographed. Okay, also we had conducted one dance competition mainly for our own annual event, that is Kalagni, and it was a huge success. The dance competition event was a huge success. 14 teams were there, where we had both classical teams also along with some western teams. Okay, so students, if you are interested in dance or some way of expressing your joy, please come and join Abhinaya Club. Okay, so if you want to check out some of our activities, I couldn't say everything here because of time shortage, but I request you to go through our Instagram page, that is Abhinaya Club. You can find so many of photos or events, or during pandemic. Even during pandemic, we had asked our students to perform and send us the video, so that at least we feel happy and they are also like, okay, we are involved in one or the other club activity. So we have several performance even in our Instagram page. I say again, Abhinaya Club. And regarding the registration, let me tell you once the classes start. Okay, dear students, I welcome you all, and really, you are going to love Dayananda Sagar University. A genius welcome to you all. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Nandini ma'am. You made it very illustrative. Thanks for those nice photographs. I am really impressed that you can imagine the kind of stress levels with students sitting at home during pandemic. So much of energy, and they're not able to let it out. It's great that you took an initiative of organizing these dance events even during the pandemic. Very nice. Thank you so much. Last one, we also have a literary club. I'll just ask Dr. Monica Singh just to spend 2-3 minutes quickly, and then we'll try to close the whole orientation program. Monica, ma'am, are you there?
Yeah. Good afternoon, all.
Yes.
So, see, we have literary club. I welcome you all, the students, to DSU. A very warm welcome to you all. See, as sir told you, you all getting so much information about all the clubs. Even in the bridge course, I told you about all these clubs. So those who have attended the classes, they know about it, but those who are new, so welcome. And just an introduction to the literary club. As of now, it is done only in English, but I'm getting inputs from other teachers as well as the students that we have to start multilingual. So we are looking for more coordinators and more students to come and join for multilingual. So earlier it was only in English, and yes, we have debates. Debate competition is the best which we do in literary club. It is not just like a competition, you come and debate about it. No, we have rebuttal, we have fact checks. Everything is done there very nicely and coordinated by the coordinators. Nice. And then this year we have planned, last year, April, we have planned for Comedy of Errors in the modern version. You all know Comedy of Errors, a well-known play by Shakespeare, but we have planned it in the modern version so that everyone can understand. And it was done. We have done the auditions for it. We have selected the artist, and it was going to be really a grand and great one. But due to pandemic, we have stopped it. So it is still on hold. So last year we have this literary club debate activity, which I will share you the photos. So debates topics are very, very like, we are creating like current situation, new situation, and they are very vast. So you all have to do extensive research for this debate. It is not like we call judges from outside and they all judge it nicely. See, it is called War of Words, how we did it last year. Just go through the slides fast. So we have preliminary round on 30th August 2019. You can see the topics for that. It was given 3 minutes, all the rules, regulations, we are mentioning it here. 3 plus 1 plus 1. 1 means for rebuttal, 1 means you can go for that fact checks and all. See, you can see the topics, what we all are doing, like automation, good or bad. So we are mixing it with technical things also, current situation also, politics also, whatever is going, everything we are mixing it, okay? So it's not only about English, it's more about your vast knowledge. Ban on Chinese products, testing of animals, that was preliminary round, where we have to select the students for the final rounds. Then you come, banning of that pollutant. Second children, 2 children norm in India. Is medical care a business? See the judges. Only for primary round, we all do so much. See, you can see the team sitting, nicely presenting. This was done on 31st of August, 2019. Then see, for the finals, we have, these are the topics. One country, one text, one wealth, one road, one nation, one poll. See, these were the judges who were judging, and these are the final rounds students. So this was all done. These were the shields. So this was all done for last year. And of course, we were waiting for Comedy of Errors. We were looking forward to it, but couldn't do because of pandemic. So I welcome you all for the literary club. And this year, yes, we are going to start with multilingual. It will not be only in English, because some people, they have so much to speak. They are good orators, but they lack the communication in English. So for those students and all the other students, we are trying to make it multilingual, not only in English. So you all can be a part of literary club. You all can come. We will have now poetry competition as well. We are thinking of it. And this script is ready for Comedy of Errors. Although we have done the audition, but when you all will join, we all can take audition once again. So it's all about student-oriented, and whatever ideas and whatever things you all have, we all can implement on it, okay? So this year, we are going to start with multilingual and English being major, okay? So welcome. I welcome you all to Literary Club and DSU. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Dr. Monica. Yeah, I understand we most of the time we exercise the left brain, and the right brain is not given any, work at all. It's extremely important to balance these two for a growth of any individual. So thank you all. Wonderful presentations by the clubs. I think it's much beyond lunchtime also. I'll just take 5 minutes or so just to answer a few questions before we have a vote of thanks by Dr. Vaibhav. I have a few questions here. Sir, the project, should it be done groups or solo? I always feel that it's such a joy to work in groups. Even if you go for jobs, it's always good to be in groups. They always say you should be a good team player. There's so much to learn from each other when you do group projects. So we always feel, we all advise, please try to do group projects, which will give you a lot of learning, even outside of the technical domain learning also, okay? So, sir, can we know if you offer student exchange? We are seriously working with a few universities now for a summer internship or student exchange programs. We are very much on it. Probably in a few months, it will materialize, I'm sure. Shravan Kumar, sir, should we apply for internship offline or we will be hired university? We have quite a few options. In-house internship we have, as I said earlier, summer internship. And through our university contacts, regularly students do get internships. But many times they do go out and look for internships from their contacts. So it's a combination of all these three. So, sir, does it mean that we should go to Kumaraswamy Layout for placements? Please don't worry about placements right now. Yeah, all our placements right now happen in a centralized way in Kumaraswamy Layout. But I think it's better to get focus more on getting a good quality degree. The placements will follow. Nothing to worry. Placements are there all the time. Nothing to worry. So when would the offline classes start? We are thinking that about 3 to 4 weeks we'll still go online this time. And when the situation improves and we are only concerned about the safety and health of our students and also the faculty and support staff. So right now all the faculty come to campus every day and we do all the things from the campus itself. But for students, probably will take a few weeks before we go into the face-to-face. We are very eager. A campus without students is extremely dull. We are very eager to have you back, but we'll put a few safety norms in place before we ask students to come. So I think for 3 to 4 weeks we have online engagement. So many people have asked for the PDF. We'll certainly probably by the end of the day or so we'll send you the PDFs of all the presentations. Please, it may be useful. So, sir, which laptop to be taken? Please see what that depends on you. But as students, as B.Tech students, it's all definitely good to have a simple, mid-range laptop. So it's based on your convenience. Okay. So I'll just see if there are any new questions. Yes. Charges is included. Yes, the bus charge is included in the hostel fees. So you will not have to pay any bus charges for the hostel to come from hostel and get back to hostel. Okay.
Even
2 years will the classes start in the 4th campus? Not likely. Most, in all probabilities, only those who join after 2 years will start their classes there, first year people. But at this point, we are almost confident that you will complete all your 4 years here. But having said that, there is a lot of pressure from the parents also. We would like our son or daughter to get the best experience from that beautiful campus. So let's see, based on the students, convenience and, their views, we'll take that also into account. But as of now, no need to be concerned about moving there. Okay. Tell us something about the hostel mess and food. Very good. Don't worry at all. You get both vegetarian, non-vegetarian. There's a boys' hostel right in the main Hosur Road, and behind 2 roads there are 2 girls' hostels. Highly, very secured and well taken care. Nothing to worry. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's very bothering to experience online classes from very good. I do agree. I fully agree with you. Ikshak has said, definitely we love to engage more of face-to-face classes, but let's get over the situation as quickly as possible. It is certainly strenuous to get the full benefit of good faculty through this online activities, but we'll try to do our best in a given situation. Yeah, I think, yeah, a student, more than one club, yes, feel free. You can join certainly more than one club and enjoy. These are all extremely important. Your personality is defined definitely by the club activities and outside the academics activities. So please do participate. It is going to matter a lot in shaping the personality of students. Okay, one quick last question. Can you elaborate on the honors program? Honors program is you do your 160 credits regularly with teachers, with the curriculum, etc. And some specialized courses will be identified by the department. They are very, very core specialized courses, and they're all available on Udemy or NPTEL or Udemy, the Harvard, MIT kind of thing. So we will identify, you to take the approval from the head of the chairman of the department, and then if you do 18 credits of them, and the exam will be conducted in the department. So once you get that, then you will get your grades. So basically, this honors program is your degree plus 18 credits of online courses with prior approval from the chairman, because you have to see whether it pertains to specialization and so on. So we'll advise more on this as you come to our campus. Okay. Sir, can we do projects with other college students? Wonderful. This is what we expect. Collaboration is the order of the day. You learn so many things. Please go ahead. You can do projects with other. Sir, can we, if we take core CSC, can we do a minor in AI branch or cloud computing or cyber security? There will be some related things. At this point, I may not be able to give a right answer. We can discuss with Dr. Chetnis later. The cyber security minor can be given. Right now, the specializations are all there, but let's see if we can get a minor closer to this events. Okay, so yeah. Well, the books to be referred to. Yeah, when we give the syllabus on the first week, people will give you the entire kit with the syllabus, the curriculum, your assessments, everything. So there they will mention the books. So we'll tell you. I got admission through DSU, through DSAT, but now I got through SCASET, but we already paid the fees, sir. It will be adjusted, don't worry. As per the policy, you don't have to pay the next year and the following half-year fee. The fee will be adjusted, and Ms. Deepa will advise you. Please call her. She will give you the exact information. Okay. I think we have answered most of it, and I think we have crossed the lunch time. Please bear with us. We wanted to close exactly at 1, but it just because students were so enthusiastic, we had to continue. Okay, so please stay. You all have our emails. Please write to the heads of the departments or to the dean. We'll all address your queries, and we hope to have you soon in the campus. We are really looking forward to. We'll have a great learning experience together. Okay, thank you so much. I thank all the students, parents for their patient wait for till about 1:30. And formally, I would request Dr. Vaibhav, who is the chairman of the electronics communication, to propose a vote of thanks. Thank you.
Thank you, Dean. Thank you, Dean, sir. I'm audible, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, yeah, you're audible. Just 1 second, please.
Sure, sir. Sure.
The classes will happen from tomorrow. We will again send the sections, because the CET students have also passed 2-3 days. We'll send the sections and other link for the online classes tomorrow. So please bear with us. Before the evening, you will be able to receive all the details. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dean, sir.
Please go on. Please go on.
Yeah, I'm audible, sir.
Yes, very much.
Dear students, it's our culture to express us thanks and to gratitude. So on this regard, I deemed it a great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this memorable occasion. Let me first of all start by giving glory to the Almighty God for making today's occasion a resounding success. We are grateful to Dr. Premchand Sagar, to Dr. Hemchand Sagar, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir, Dr. Murthy, our Registrar, Sir, Dr. Puttamadappa, for their constant support and encouragement. I express my thanks to Dr. Rajagopal, Sir, who had welcomed all of you. I must mention our deep sense of appreciation for our Dean, Sir, for his explanation on opportunities, expectations, and regulations for the B.Tech programs. Sir had also emphasized on major, minor, and honor program that are truly differentiated at our Dayananda Sagar University. Sir had also emphasized on the assessment criteria, CGPA, and the research activities. At the end, sir emphasized what is the key to the success for the student. The key to the success for the students are hard work, honesty, and integrity. And sir had also shared the success story, which had really motivated all of you, I think. I express my sincere thanks to Dr. Sanjay sir for giving an excellent coverage on innovation lab activities that we are carrying it out our DSU. And definitely, when dear students, you will also be using it. You will be also using it. I also express my thanks to Dr. Jashma madam, who chairman of CSC department, who had updated us on the importance of the backup career and the opportunities available at Derby and Atal Incubation Center. I express my thanks to Arpita, Suhas Katte, and Vijay Jinder for sharing their experience at the DSU, and it was truly encouraging for all of us. I also thank Dr. Radhika from the Astrea Club, Dr. Pushpamala from the IEEE, Dr. Ram Kumar, chairman of the aerospace, and the coordinator of our Altas Club. I thank Dr. Shaila for giving update on the CSI, Dr. Vinay Kemadari, and Dr. Mrutyunjay Swami sir on updating us upon the SA activity. I thank Dr. Vaishali for giving us update on the musical club and the various activities that are happening in the musical club. Nandani ma'am updated on the dance club, and Monica ma'am updated on the literary club. I thank all the chairmen and all the faculties who were present in this occasion, and not the least, not the last and not the least, all the students those who were present in this orientation program. I express my sincere thanks to all of you and to all your parents who had supported you and encouraged you. You will have definitely a nice time here in our DSU. I welcome you all to the DSU, and thank you for attending this orientation program.
Thank Imtiaz for his continued support.
Yeah, we also thank our Imtiaz for coordinating this session. Imtiaz sir, thank you so much. Thank you for your support and your cooperation. So my dear students, have a nice time at DSU. You will definitely enjoy it here in the DSU, and you will have a nice time. I won't take much of your time because it's a lunch time, and I thank you all of you for attending this orientation program. We will definitely would like to meet you face to face, and at present the lectures will be the offline, and keep us at present the lectures will be online. Keep us okay. We will keep you updating when the lectures will be on the offline. Thank you very much. Thank you all of you, and have a nice time. Have a good day. Sir, I'm done from my side. Hello, am I audible, sir? Hello. Sir, I'm audible, sir. Audible, huh? Audible. Okay. But just check, sir.
I could see I'm not connected on this. I'm connected to you are audible. I think we can close this.
Okay. Sir, can we log out, sir?
Call up 9.
It's busy.